Thank you for joining us for session 7 of the Clockwise Court, our Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/clockwise court, and to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org/shows.
Welcome, Clara's sweet phone.
So, which reminds me, I'm going to put mine on.
Right? Phones. Please turn on your phones. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Adam. I am your GM, your storyteller for the evening, and I have some players.
Damn it, we're going in reverse.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Clara. I play Fallon, I'm tired. Troll. That's what I am.
Troll.
A computer troll.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
My name is Jim, and I'll be playing Maimrie, who is a Piskie.
Cool beans. My name is Gina, and I am playing Charlie, who is our squad's Selkie.
Yeah.
And I got a special, cute little chimerical companion, so you should look at my Twitter is down here. Go look at him because he's so cute. You can follow him.
Guppy the puppy.
Yeah.
We have not seen enough of Guppy the puppy.
That's true.
We need to fix that today. So.
Also, this whole game is just us making Adam do weird voices.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah. Just all
I'm here
Adam
for
doing-
it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So we do not have our lovely Rob with us tonight. And we also are missing our lovely Jason, and because he couldn't make it tonight either. So, and apologies because we were late. There was awful traffic for a lot of us trying to get over here. And when we did get over here, we had all kinds of technical difficulties. So
We love LA.
Sorry, but we're getting going. So
Showbiz,
right? So let's recap a little bit. When last we saw our adventurers, most of the gang, minus Charlie and her new boyfriend.
Are they really boyfriend?
Not really.
Girlfriend? That's not
Her-
how Charlie rolls. From
Her
what I-
fun buddy,
You might have to ask
her naughty
Charlie.
adult time buddy.
Let's see.
Yes, Krister.
Naughty adult time.
They had jumped into the bottom of the ocean to go
And
do a
that's
thing.
literally
Jumped into the bottom of the ocean, skipping all the parts in between. Krister just opened a portal from the bed and breakfast into the bottom of the ocean, and they jumped through.
Like
Yeah.
you do.
Like you do. That was yesterday. And then today, in game time, yesterday.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to remember what we did.
I know, yeah.
I remember.
Well, there was a lot of discussion with Reggie. There was another party. There was a visit from the Queen of Pacifica, Queen Ilios.
Ilios.
okay,
I
now
always
I
want to
remember.
call her Queen Aisha
Ah, no.
because we love Aisha Tyler.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Yes.
she could be my queen. any day.
Right?
The
Yeah.
Queen of the Damned? Like,
Yeah.
Or
I would.
yeah.
No,
That's a
I think
different-
Aisha Tyler could definitely play Queen Ilios. That'd be pretty awesome. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, and that's kind of how I described her anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So, yes.
We are
Clara.
going to Lake Ontario. That's what it is. Okay.
That's
A
right.
library.
That's right. Because Fallon and Nipnops,
Sorry.
Besties.
That
Forever.
besties
Never gonna take
forever,
that seriously.
they kind of reached a truce.
Yeah.
And did some searching, and
Yep. That's not going to go wrong.
nope, it's fine. And with Nipnops' help, Fallon discovered that there is a library on an island in the middle of Lake Ontario that has all kinds of tomes that will tell you the history of the Clockwise Court and
Tomes.
tell you all about what the Clockwise Court is and why it exists and what their job is, blah, 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 and all kinds of other secrets.
And hopefully, if there's a pattern to how prophecies get fulfilled, which I think the answer is no, but like, we try here.
We'll see. And so the rest of the group took off in the Clown Jewel, which is the flying pirate ship that Maimrie has developed a budding relationship with.
Well, and is now the captain of, I believe.
Is Maimrie captain?
I am.
Yes,
Oh, you
Maimrie.
are.
If you ask her, she is.
Yes, Maimrie is now official captain of the Clown Jewel.
I believe Reggie was like, I don't have ties to.
Yeah. You know,
Stuff like that.
Reggie borrowed it from someone else. He didn't mind giving it back to a different person. So, but since Maimrie is one of the inheritors of Baron Morgan, the original owner of the Clown Jewel, she has ended up with possession. So, and that is
Which is
9/10
9/10
of the
of the goddamn law.
Is that even really true? Like, is that even really true?
I don't think so.
It probably was in the Wild
It is
West.
if you ask
or,
Maimrie.
like,
Right,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is in this game.
right? Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah.
Or for Maimrie, yeah.
We are not lawyers.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not accept legal advice from
follow this.
happyjacks.org.
No. Nor the Fae.
Nor the Fae.
Oh
Nope.
man, they would make amazing lawyers.
And
though.
never
yeah.
make a
Oh,
deal
yeah.
with a dragon.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of dragons,
Oh yeah.
as the Clown Jewel was capping over the Rocky Mountains and reaching the apex to come down the other side over into Colorado, there was a massive dragon in their path.
And air pirates.
And air pirates, and the dragon spat fire at all of you, and that, I believe that is where we ended things.
And red caps all over the
Oh, yeah,
the other
Oh yes, yeah,
the other ships,
yeah,
right?
ships full of red cap pirates.
Not that red caps
Yes.
are always bad.
No,
'cause that's
no.
not.
No,
We don't.
they're
roll
like
that way.
Slytherin. They're like not always
necessary.
bad, but there's a really high probability. Sorry, Slytherins. I know. Oh, this is like a half Slytherin table too. They're-
I'm a special case.
yeah.
Gryffindor for life.
Oh, fun.
Wait, I thought you
Well,
were
that's gone
Ravenclaw.
forever.
No,
Nope.
I want to be. I like,
I'm a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
who-
Yeah.
I'm a wannabe
Cat
Ravenclaw. Who's,
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I'm a Gryffindor.
Right? Yeah. I always wanted to be Ravenclaw, and I told Pooja that, and Pooja said, "Did you not realize you are everything Hufflepuff is?" Like, that's the Ravenclaw answer. That's correct.
So at some point, a die rolled under the table. It's gone forever, I assume, but just in case.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I heard it too.
Later.
So anyway,
Cool.
apologies if I'm a little unfocused, and not that I'm ever that focused, but I'm going to try to get into it and be better
We're good.
at GMing. So it's funny because and this is not a humble brag. I really just seriously don't understand it, but people like in the forums and things are like, "You're such a good GM." I'm like, don't you listen to me? Like, have you ever heard me GM? Because I think it's pretty awful.
I will make
yeah.
a jar.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like a swears jar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a-
yeah.
Adam complains about being a bad GM
Yeah.
jar.
Oh, that's right. You
And at the- and
I
then
do
I'm
that
going to-
every
Yeah, and then I'm going to use the jar to buy myself coffee, and I have a
I was
very,
just gonna say that.
I have a
should
coffee
be for
addiction.
coffee.
So
Yes.
please, by all means, continue.
coffee and wine in equal measure. That's how you say
Coffee and rosé. Did you drink it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish this was pumpkin spice rosé.
I don't know
or
what-
pumpkin spice coffee. No, pumpkin spice
This
rosé
is
would be
magic
terrible.
in a glass.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got glamour
Yeah.
in it.
And I will make you one.
Thank you. I'm
There we go.
drinking pink.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, dragons.
Dragons.
This is
Yeah.
why we need Rob.
Well, this is why we're doing
Yes.
it though, because dragons are scary.
Right,
mofos,
exactly.
so-
Yeah. So, and just a little metagaming, because I think metagaming is great. Boom.
We're no longer friends.
Yeah. So, Gina,
Yeah.
if at any point you feel it's dramatically appropriate for
Yeah.
Charlie to show up, you just tell me how you pop right in, and
I
we'll
have
figure it
the
out.
move. I
So-
think it's a special thing called ta-da.
Oh,
I'm just
oh,
lying.
okay. This is say you might actually.
It's a thing.
Yeah. yeah, if you feel a moment where you're like, oh, this would be awesome for Charlie to show back up, you feel free to let me know and just jump right back in. Otherwise, we'll bring you in at some opportunity, and then we'll.
Oh, I got ideas.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So so a dragon has roared flame at the clown jewel, and you are in danger of catching on fire. Maimrie, what do you do?
I instruct the crew to head some cloud cover.
Ah. Okay.
See if we can actually get into a position where we can sort of put ourselves off of the defensive.
Okay.
And then I am going to attempt to transform myself into a sparrowhawk
Okay.
to try to speedily intercept our dragon attack.
Oh. Okay.
A sparrowhawk.
Yeah.
What is that?
That is from my treasure, which gives me the level 3 ability
Yeah.
for what is that, beast mastery, whatever the one that Pooh could get. That
Yeah.
Nice.
there
You're
it is.
gonna fly into the fire and try to.
No, I'm going to fly at
Oh.
the dragon. I'm
Oh,
going
at
to
the dragon.
Fly
Right,
into the
okay.
fire.
I was gonna say,
Metamorphosis,
like, I think it's adorable that you want to
Yeah.
save everybody, but I don't think a sparrowhawk is gonna.
Oh no, I just need to get there quick and
Stop. Yes.
and be something that is not going to be noticed.
Yeah.
Where's my
Yeah.
mouse?
Give me an a wits or intelligence, whichever you prefer. Wits or intelligence plus leadership roll.
Okay. So that's 2 10s.
2 10s. Okay, that's good. Who do you remember to designate as being in charge until you come back?
My lovely first mate that was pointed out to me was
Westmoreland?
Westmoreland, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, not Reggie. Interesting. Okay.
Well, he
Reggie's not even a
He
thing
stepped
on
down,
the,
like,
yeah.
down.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
See. Okay. So Westmoreland has been putting in at the con. So, and just so you know, there are weapons on the ship. There are cannons and some harpoons and things like that. Nobody's like mentioned them or used them, but they are there. I mean, they're visible on the decks. Like you can see that this is a standard.
well, man, and ready the guns, man, because
Right, yeah.
we're about to get into a sticky
Yeah.
wicket.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're going to turn into a sparrowhawk
I am.
and fly at the dragon.
I am.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to try to bunk this. What does it recommends for bunks on this thing?
Gina, why don't you be the ship for me for a little bit?
Okay.
And why don't you roll 5 dice?
Okay.
And let's see how well the ship does against dragonfire.
Come on, Chip.
So this will be happening
I'm
while.
trying my best.
Yay! Oh, that's a good voice.
I did okay, except for it got a 1 and a 10.
Yeah,
So
and then
no
nothing
bueno. I got 4s and a 2 otherwise out of my 5 dice.
Not a botch, but no success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Right.
I was trying to remember those sort of your ship's ways. Not,
Yeah.
Not really.
No,
but
that's
sort
pretty
of.
good though. That
Okay,
was pretty
cool.
good.
This ship sounds like Charlie the Unicorn.
Right? Yeah.
Or not Charlie the Unicorn, but like his friends.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Maimrie,
dices?
how's it go?
Basically, what I'm going to do is I take a Sharpie and I basically draw a bunch of feathers on my arms.
Nice. I'm gonna lower that difficulty by 1 for that.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So I need 7s.
Sevens. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see what I got.
I can't even read those. You got all
I know,
7s. I
right?
don't know.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
pretty, but they
so
look
Yeah,
like
it's like
blank
black
dice.
on a sort of darker blue.
So
Oh, yeah.
I got 2 successes, which is just enough for what I needed.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out some different dice because those are too low contrast.
You can use some of mine if you're
Oh,
not
but I love the font.
scared of them.
Yeah, those are my L5R Crab Clan dice.
Ah, that's what is a crab one. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that symbol was.
Let's pull out greenies. These are easy to
I see
read.
how we are. Not wanting to touch Gina's dice.
I finally remembered to bring my own And I didn't even bring the set I wanted to bring.
Oh, but I love these like pastel unicorn.
These are the unicorn poop ones.
That's
Nice.
what
By
I
Kraken.
wanted,
Yeah.
and then I went with all these like sea colors because. Oh, you can't see them because the dice cam's not working. I'm sorry.
That's yeah. If you're wondering, the dice cam
Yeah.
is not working. That's why you can't see the dice being rolled that we're
Yeah.
talking about. So okay,
We'll hold them
so
up to the camera first.
all right. So Maimrie, you have no problem turning into a sparrowhawk, and you.
I'm flying casual
Flying casual.
towards the direction of the dragon.
Okay, right. So give me. Let's do manipulation plus.
Stealth? Or...
No, because this will be for how well you distract the dragon.
Okay.
Because that's what you're wanting to do, right? You're wanting to
Okay.
You're wanting to. Yeah. What's your goal here?
I want to fly over there somewhat unnoticed. I want to use Ledger Domain to basically grab all of the buckles that are holding him to the dragon. Then I want to change myself back into a pixie, force it to want to do a loop, drop the guy.
There's a dude riding
okay.
the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not
So-
realize there was a dragon
Yes.
riding.
No.
Oh, sorry.
me neither.
Yes. Yeah, there is somebody riding the dragon. They are in. They're in sort of like it looks almost like medieval knight armor, but it's not shiny. It's not metal, but it's very very ornate. And there's this giant helm. Almost looks like it's sort of like a stovepipe kind of shape, but then there are like these sort of wings, like 3 layers of wings off of the sides of it. Does that
And
make
we're
sense?
high up in the air over the Alps. Or
Oh,
not the
over
Alps, I'm sorry, the Rocky Mountains.
Over the Rocky Mountains.
I wish the
yeah,
Alps, yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, super high in the
Okay.
air. It's it's.
And they just
yeah.
came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
breath of fire, and all of a sudden, okay.
Yeah.
Wrath of fire.
Is there a flag being flown by the 2 ships?
They do have a flag. It is a red flag with a white skull and crossbones on it.
Oh, is that my pencil?
But
Oh, no, I just pulled this out of my bag. But
Oh, no. Then I don't know where it's going.
but the
Oh, that's
skull.
probably you then. Sorry.
No worries. The skull is not a human skull. It's more like you can kind of tell it.
Okay.
It is elongated and shaped more like a she skull would be. She the Sith, the Kith. Yeah.
The SIDH.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like that kind of a
Is it
skull.
somebody, not that I have a heraldry, but it possibly if somebody had something like that, they would be able to figure out, like, if that's a particular noble family or...
I feel like
Yeah.
Skull and Crossbones is pretty, like,
It's
Well,
yeah.
this whole
Pirate.
she thing, though, because she are very...
so they're sheep pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're red caps, but...
Yeah, it's full of
Okay.
red caps. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So somebody could roll intelligence and Grimaire if they wanted to.
Timbers.
Intelligence
So-
and Career, that's not a bad roll.
Yeah. And, so you're not trying to distract. You're trying to get over there unseen.
No,
and,
this guy
and
burnt
play
my
trick.
ship,
Yeah,
Adam.
So yes. So let's do wits or manipulation plus stealth.
You got it.
Yeah.
The part of me that's actually Maimrie really wants us to befriend this dragon.
The Charlie, who's not there yet.
I got 1 success.
1 success. Okay.
Stupid ones.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's see. And so you fly over there, and you sparrowhawk it up, and you get in close enough to work your legerdemain.
Okay.
And you don't seem to have been noticed.
Okay. Then I will go ahead. So as I'm looking over here, now that I have cool Sparrowhawk vision. What's holding him on to the dragon? Is it like a regular saddle, or
it's kind of a weird? I mean, how do you saddle something that that has wings? But it's
not usually around the neck.
Yeah,
Like a backpack.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's kind of more like that. But it is. So as you get closer, you realize that the dragon is probably like its body is like the size of a school bus, with like a motorcycle-sized head on a neck that's like almost as long as the body is.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And now that you're I don't know if Sparrowhawks actually have color vision, but if you did have color vision, like you can see it's sort of like a reddish black, almost like molten lava color of the scales.
Okay.
But yeah. And
Fire.
yes, and it looks like a typical like Western European definition of a dragon.
But 4 legs or 6?
4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4
4
legs.
legs and 2 wings.
4 legs and 2 wings.
Okay, so
yeah.
it's still
Okay.
6
Six limbs.
extremities.
6
Okay.
limbs. Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got
It's
it.
not a drake. A drake has just
Okay.
the wings and the leg and 2 legs, right?
Yeah, and there's also a wyvern if it has a scorpion sting on the
It
back.
does not. No. It's, yeah. It is. It's like your typical red dragon from D&D in appearance. Yeah,
See
but much darker, more like a burnt red.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
basically on Trogdor the Burninator there. So the guy is he sitting or is he standing like riding like a surfboard or
It is a saddle for sitting, but he is standing up in it, and he's holding this sort of lance in his hand.
Okay.
That he looks like he's getting ready to possibly throw, or at least he's like brandishing it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So he's holding on to 2 like sort of
So
stirrups.
I should say they. It's not discernible gender.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but he said there's basically not stirrups, but leads that he's guiding the dragon with on here, and he's sort of standing on the saddle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are these cords connected to a rings or something like that lash it onto the actual dragon?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to grab those.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to basically just sort of fly by, and I'm going to use my ledger domain to basically transfer those 2 rings into my hands.
Okay. All right.
That's level 2 ledger domain.
Yes.
And I'm going to assume it's Fey realm.
Actually, this
Fey
would
2?
be prop realm.
Prop?
Yeah.
Okay, I got prop 1, so that'll
Okay.
work.
Yeah, prop 1 is fine.
Okay.
I believe that's fine. I forget what they are, but whatever. Prop 1 sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's a little item.
Yeah, it's
so
it's a small item. They're simple.
spend a
They're
willpower on this, so I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. All right. Okay. So while that's going on, what is Fallon doing back on the ship?
There are harpoons.
There are harpoons. Yes.
Awesome. We're gonna harpoon a dragon.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know. I'm not about making friends right now, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So,
You've been very stressed for the last 24 hours. I heard about the ripping the phone books. and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
weird
To be fair,
aggression.
Fallon's
fair.
been very stressed
Right?
this entire
yeah, it's very
wonder-
stressful
week.
for an
It's
introvert.
been
wonder
a
what's
very
going
stressful
on.
week.
Yeah.
So you're running. So there's sort of a bin lashed to the side with a bunch of harpoons in it. And as you're running over there, Westmoreland, you're climbing, and he kind of jerks heavy to the side, and this gout of fire just streams past the ship, and it actually catches. It catches one of the cannons on the side, and just kind of like you can see the cannon, the tip of it just kind of melt as it
cool.
catches that one.
That's cool.
Yeah,
This is fine. Everything's fine.
it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
love this.
and then there's just a kind of a big black charred scar across the side of the ship, and you can smell the burning wood. A bunch of the crew members rush down below decks with shouts of fire.
I was gonna
So,
say, this ship
Yeah.
probably is not as fireproof as it could be.
Especially when it's not in water.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the dangers of taking a big wooden thing.
These things are made of wood, rope, and tar.
Right,
gonna say,
exactly, yeah.
They're made.
Yeah.
I mean,
fire is bad.
They're really dangerous
Very
Yeah.
bad.
ships.
So anyway, but that's happening as you're running over to grab a harpoon.
I was gonna say,
So-
harpoon. Are they just? Hold on. First of all,
Uh-huh.
are we talking like cannon-based harpoon where I can fire it from the ship, or am I gonna have to throw this thing?
It's got like a little scorpion launcher.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
So.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing then.
Okay. Give me a. I'll take intelligence or dexterity plus firearms.
Oh man.
I think it should be dexterity. Dex plus firearms.
Okay. Well,
That's the attack
I did
roll.
not take firearms.
Oh.
I can fire some. I do have it, but like, come on, guys.
You can do it. Oh.
I don't think that's true because that's a 1, and
No, yeah.
that's a 1,
Yeah.
and that's a 10,
Oh, I thought that was a 7.
and that's a 6.
Oh,
so, like,
yeah.
Just a failure.
Just a failure,
It's
yeah.
just a failure.
Yeah.
I'm not good at
Yeah.
athletic things, apparently.
No, you you grab it and
Yeah.
you figure out pretty quickly like, oh, this is how you do it, and you lock it and cock it and you line it
All
up
that stuff.
and you fire it off and you realize wind.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
Do it again.
and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so.
What's going on?
I love you.
Emerges from below
Charlie
decks.
just walks up from.
Totally got the jammy pants on.
Yeah.
My question is
Like-
more,
Kind of scratching and.
Yeah.
how long have you been
Bedhead.
decks?
Is that what you ask her?
Yeah, no, I think it's more of just like, what the fuck?
Where are we?
Yeah, so there is wind whipping past. It's mostly what you see is clouds, and then you see a gout of flame that's gone by, and
Rad.
yeah, and you hear a very loud screech. Yeah,
And eyes get big, actually.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sleep was in, eyes,
Yeah.
they cracked open.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
what the?
But what I'm imagining is like Troy and Community walking in with the pizza.
Right.
About that. Because it was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's the total sleep
tired.
ensemble and there's like the messy hair.
Yeah, very much that moment.
And like the, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah.
So
Taking it all in.
Okay, all right. I'll give you a second to figure out what you're going to do.
Yeah.
The deck is chaos. There are a lot of the crew they're just like pushing past you and running down below decks. There's a bunch that are loading up the cannons on the upper deck and getting them ready to fire.
Does anybody say anything, or is any yelling going on? So
There-
that there's
It's all
discernible-
Yeah.
Like,
Everything is yelling.
Everything is yelling. Yeah, they're all yelling. Fire in the Lido deck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Suddenly we're on the love boat.
Right? Yeah. And there, and there's like
And
somebody
Maimrie's
shouting like,
nowhere to be
"Load
seen.
cannons!" Maimrie's nowhere to be seen.
Reggie is doing his thing.
yeah.
And West Van Moreland.
Yeah.
Van Moreland, I don't know.
Westmoreland
Westmoreland.
Westmoreland is sort of like standing in the
Okay.
center of the deck, sort of directing people. Reggie has actually taken the wheel, Tommy doesn't seem to be around,
Okay.
or you don't see
Oh,
Tommy on
interesting. Okay.
Tommy.
Rob,
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. He's ours.
your co-buddy.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob.
I
Fallon.
yeah. Yeah.
What is up?
Busy. Look at Dragon.
Bad
Yeah.
dragon?
Fire
Yes, bad
streaks
dragon.
past
Pirates,
you.
space pirates,
Okay.
dragons.
Go ahead
Space
and go
pirates.
around again, though. I know what I'm
Yeah.
going to do, but I think it would make sense for me to go after folks do more stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Sky
Yeah.
pirates.
Yeah.
So okay, so Maimrie, does her little trick, and the rings appear in her hand. And now, what's your plan? What's your next step?
Ledger Domain 1 allows me to take one thing that I can affect and hold it in one place in space.
Oh,
So I'm going to do that to the writer and let the dragon keep going. Because I can't actually affect the dragon. It's chimerical. I only have fate to.
yeah, okay. So you can spend extra glamour to do...
yeah, but I just want to knock him off the dragon is basically what I'm going to do.
Right,
So
okay.
I'm going to fly right up to him, and in bird form, I'm going to go, stop! As my bunk.
Okay. All right. Give me...
Let me read you the rules on that, just so you...
Yes, please.
Actually, can I borrow the book as well? I just remembered I have Skycraft.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
crap.
You do have Skycraft.
Yeah, hold on.
You have something useful.
I have something useful.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How
Yeah, go ahead if you got it pulled up.
Ensnare causes the target to move at half their normal speed, which is their speed, and inflicts +3 difficulty to all physical actions for the duration of the cantrip.
Oh, shit. Okay. And how long does it last?
Number of
Depends on your
successes determine number of successes. So, and that is basically 2 successes is a minute, 3 successes is 10 minutes.
Okay.
1 success is a turn.
Okay. Let me pull up. Okay, go ahead and roll that.
So that is 3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes. All right. Okay. So I need to check something real quick.
I'm torn
Yeah.
because I am very. I actually have something very useful,
Okay.
but I roll like shit.
The only shots you're guaranteed to miss are the ones you don't take.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also every time I roll in this game.
Wayne Gretzky.
But it's
Fey
really
Wayne
fun. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
I gotta see what
Yeah. So okay.
my thingy thing is.
All right. What did you? Okay. So did you roll?
Yes. I
Okay.
got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. All right. You. So you pop up in front of him and you put your hand out and say stop, and both of you sort of slide back along the dragon. So like the dragon keeps moving forward, but both of you are kind of like stuck in the air, and you're sort of like sliding back. The saddle just kind of flies off and out from underneath him, and he just sort of leaps a little bit and just lands on the back of the dragon, and it's almost like it's trying to explain it, but basically he's just kind of there and braced, and just sort of like almost like he's stuck in place.
We're basically just sliding along
you're
the
just
long
sliding
end of the dragon.
Exactly, yeah. And right around the time you reach the base of the tail, he just stops, and you feel a coldness from him, and you feel him denying the existence of this magic. And I want you to roll willpower for me.
Sure.
Is this the dude or the dragon?
The dude.
Oh,
The dude.
okay.
Yeah.
Can I fuel this with glamour?
Yes, I think so. It's not willpower; it's glamour.
Okay.
So you roll glamour, difficulty 8.
Okay.
And 'cause he's basically he's invoking the autumn, and it's so powerful his sudden denial that it makes you question whether or not this is real.
Okay.
So glamour difficulty 8, and yes, you can spend willpower to gain a success.
Okay. So that's 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you manage to shake it off and remind yourself that that everything's magical and this guy's just a dick. But give me a dexterity plus. Do you have dodge on yours?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have athletics. I have dodge. I have.
Okay, dexterity plus dodge roll.
Difficulty is 6. I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, so you manage to avoid slamming into him. Do you go up or around?
Around.
Okay. All right. Or you can also stop in place as well. So yeah. But you just sort of like dodge to the side and he just slides past you.
Actually, can I turn that into like a little maneuver?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Can I bust into my actual real size and actually foot first into his chest as we close?
Yes. Yeah. So we'll come back to that on your
Sounds great.
on your next moment. But yeah. So you feel that that sense of banality just sort of radiating off of him, and your eyes go wide as you're about to slam into him, and then we cut to Fallon.
Question for you.
Yes.
As far as Skycraft is concerned, what are the limit? Like, I don't have to follow what's literally written down, do I? They have little suggestions for spells, I guess.
Oh, in what you do with it?
Yeah.
No, it's your imagination is the limit. Think of them as their guidelines, like the particular cantrip kind of tells you what you can do. Mm-hmm. The realms determine what you can affect with that magic.
Okay.
And then the roll sort of determines like how much or how long or how far, and those kinds of variables.
Okay.
What you thinking?
A couple things. One, I feel like Maimrie's got the dragon thing under control.
Okay, sure.
Because she doesn't.
Okay, question.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing that I want to do is I could probably stop the dragon thing, but also now Maimrie's on it.
Yeah.
Well, not
Which is it
technically. And remember, I can fly.
Oh,
Right.
you're fine.
It's true. Yeah.
Are you Maimrie now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed the.
But yeah, also
yeah.
when the crew sees me on the dragon, what happens?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there are some cheers as the
Okay.
dragon seems to be like on a new approach, and you can see Maimrie and this giant knight
Yeah,
facing off against each other. But
There are also sky pirates.
yes, also
Yeah.
keep in mind on either side of the ship, they're still back a little ways, but they're gaining not ground because you're in the air, but they're closing in on
closing in.
you, but they're sort of flanking from the aft.
Oh, this is
from
such
the
a bad
back.
idea.
Yeah.
Charlie, do you have your phone on you?
Sure. Pulls it out of the, it's in the elastic of
Yeah.
the jammy pants.
Like,
Yes.
I owe you a new phone. I'm gonna break the phone in half.
Okay.
Because Skycraft is apparently very linked to technology and
Yes.
electricity,
Uh-huh.
and that's the bunk. I'm gonna just start chucking pieces to with my supernaturally strength
Uh-huh.
as hard as I can at the nearby incoming piratey things.
Okay.
And
Oh.
with each piece, a bolt of lightning is going to connect to it.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Theoretically,
Okay.
I still roll like crap.
Yeah.
Because I have a 4 in
good.
prop
Oh yeah.
and a
Okay.
3 in Skycraft.
Well, shit, you're awesome. Rolling
And
7
yes.
dice.
Yep.
No, man, I'm not going to take any of your negativity. I'm just going to counter it with all this positivity going, this is awesome. You have 7 dice. You're great.
You're so good. Okay.
Look at
All
my
right.
pretty dice.
Gorgeous.
So pick port or starboard ship.
Starboard.
Starboard. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah.
Right
So
hand roll.
you're like
I'm just hurling pieces of a broken phone. I'm super
Yeah.
sorry. I will pay
No,
for a
it's
new
cool.
one.
No, that's
I
it.
wasn't going to use my phone.
yeah.
I think I've probably seen this before, so it's like, it's all
I
good.
was going to say, like, it,
I totally have insurance. I have Apple Care. It's
Right, yeah.
good.
yeah,
Okay.
like, smashes the phone and just starts chucking pieces.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Yeah. So So this would. So roll. Roll dexterity plus athletics.
Oh wait, that I can do.
But what I want to do to remind you of, though,
Yes.
Adam, is that to add +3 difficulty to all his physical rolls.
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
look at mine.
All right.
So if he has 6s, he needs 9s now, and that lasts for the scene. I got no
Okay.
successes.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Well, 1 failure, and then 6, 7, 4, 8, and 8.
6, 7, 4, 8, and 8. Okay,
want
so yeah,
That's
so
3 6.
yeah, because the
it's
7's
6, right?
7.
7.
Oh, is it
yeah.
7? So
Yeah,
that's
because you did a bump,
2.
which lowers it from 8 to 7. So,
in that
yeah.
case, that's 3 successes. If 7 is
Okay.
considered a success,
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
and one
Oh, no,
failure, which is
1, which subtracts one of those, so you got 2
Two
net
successes.
successes,
2 net successes. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm
which
playing.
is still great.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
still pretty awesome. You basically just damaged that ship as much as the dragon
Awesome. One of
damaged the clown jewel.
the one ship?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
So, okay. So, Charlie, what
So
are you
snap.
doing?
I'm gonna need another cell.
I am going to do. God damn it!
You got some pieces.
The name of it is Eldritch Prime, I think. I'm trying to get back to my. It's my primal second cantrip. Sorry, trying to
Okay.
get back to the page. There we go.
Oh, that is delicious.
Eldritch Prime, yep.
They're Remington.
So I am going to. I don't know if I can do this, or if I need to, but I've also got. I think it's Quicksilver, so I can get to places fast.
Oh,
But imagine that since I have known about this, I am going to run as quickly as I can to the bow of the ship.
Okay.
So I'm, king of the world, way up there, and I am going to recite a really bad poem or rhyme.
Okay.
I think we can't even call it a poem, people. It's something like "Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me." Winds and ice, please set yourself free. And I'm gonna. So there's physical component, and then there's the rhyming
Ooh,
component.
Okay. All right.
And I am going to send ice into that dragon's face.
Oh, okay. At the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So hopefully it, sort of. I don't know how big that can be, because otherwise it would be at the whole.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I don't have
That works for me.
Can't aim
Like-
that shit.
Yeah. What is that casting?
So, yeah.
That's like you can pick where you.
Oh, yeah, the D&D feat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that
Oh.
because that's D&D.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's at the dragon's head.
So basically, yeah. So you're trying to affect the dragon.
Yeah.
So that would be that'd be a chimera. So that's Fae 3 is the realm.
Okay, so Fae.
So you need to
Okay.
spend
I thought it was going to
A
be
glamour
nature,
for that.
but
Yeah.
that's cool.
So yeah.
Thank you. And I have extra glamour from.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and if you want.
And then is it
yeah.
my primal, right?
Yeah. So
Primal
you'll.
plus your fae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, your
just do
primal
these.
rating plus your plus the three
I'm going to spend a
3 dice
willpower.
for Fae. Yeah.
So I have one automatic
Okay.
success, right?
Right.
Okay.
Let me know if I screw anything out, Jim.
I
love
see
that
a
you know the
one.
systems.
Oh my god, I see 2 ones.
Yeah, you got
But-
one success.
Oh, and how many did I need to have though?
Do you need 6?
Yeah, because
and,
I got two
Yeah,
bunks.
you did 2 bunks, so 6.
Yeah,
Sixes.
still got
Okay.
0. You got the 1 willpower success is
Yeah.
what you got.
Yeah, I did because I got all 5s.
You got a bunch of
Oh,
5s.
I got 2 7s, 2 1s, and 3 5s.
Yeah.
So, but I did get a success because
Okay.
of my willpower spend,
Okay.
like you said. Phew.
Right. Okay.
Oh, here was my pencil.
okay.
I was like, I totally believed you, but I was like, I don't know what I did with mine. It was under here.
Okay. So, yes. So the dragon is flying along, and you see it like, and Maimrie can feel it, but you see it like take in a deep breath, and it's lining up to start to shoot again, to breathe fire again.
But you.
Nope, it's gone.
Orange.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were about to sneeze or if you were acting this out for us as the dragon. But it's kind of So the dragon kind of does that.
Yeah.
And it sneezes. And it and it just kind of like it does this very violent sort of like rear back and then just achoo and fire actually sort of goes down as like the ice like blows right in its face, the icy cold
in your
air.
face, dragon.
And Maimrie, give me dexterity plus.
You got this.
Dexterity plus athletics.
Sure.
You can still fly, right?
Yeah.
You can fly. You can fly.
I got a success.
A success?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's.
He means
enough.
eight successes.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually.
No, my success was an 8, but no, it was only 1 success.
Oh, minus plus 3 to all his difficulties. So that's one. Only 1 success. Okay, so he only got 1 success too. Okay. So you both managed to stay. To stay kind of in your spot, but the ripple of the dragon's physical sneeze has just kind of thrown you both off a little bit, but both off in equal measure. But it's going to add 1 difficulty to your your maneuver, your maneuver. But yeah, but the dragon does not look happy. So. But the ship says, "Oh, that's a beautiful song." Yeah. And then, and then a little. There's the amulet around its neck. Just reaches out a little tendril and just kind of pokes you. And
it's not Fallon's amulet.
Yeah,
is it?
except now it's like horse-sized and it's on the around the neck of the unicorn masthead. So. Yeah. Roll glamour for me.
Okay. Can I use the ones you gave me? Like I have extra.
Oh, no.
You want me to just use what I have?
Yeah.
Roll your What's your
stat?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, your stat. Yeah.
Okay.
And difficulty is 6.
Okay, I've got 3 successes.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, 6 dice and 7, 8, 9.
Okay. All right. All right. Take a point of glamour.
Okay.
Um,
You
that's
can't go
what I
over
was
your
talking about.
cap.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
asked that before. So
Okay, yeah.
cool. Well, I am now full up again.
Yeah,
so
'cause
we'll
you
say
spent
I
one
was.
and now you got it back.
yeah.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
All right. Yeah. You, as it pokes you, you feel this sort of rush of magic flow through you.
Yeah.
And you hear. You hear a voice inside you, or inside your head, and it says, "Pick a number."
Oh, it's 3.
And you hear it sounds like a clock chimed 3.
I have no idea what to make out of that, but 3 is
Okay.
strong because triangle's the strongest
yeah.
figure, and
3 is the number of perfection.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll come back to that.
pick a number. It didn't sound like the same voice as what I maybe sensed from the tendril of the, or did it?
That seems to have come from somewhere
somewhere.
else. Yeah,
Okay.
it's very clearly in your head. Whereas like
Awesome.
the voice of the ship,
Yeah.
like
there was
clearly
the ship
like
that
comes
liked my
yes,
little rhyme.
the ship like the poem, and that
Thank you,
voice
ship.
comes directly from the mouth of the masthead. But
Okay.
like you can tell
Awesome.
like that where that is. But yeah.
Love it.
yeah.
Okay.
Maimrie, you're trying to kick this guy, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, okay, so roll. roll Dex plus Brawl.
Okay. So 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes.
Those were 9s.
Okay. Okay. So you actually get to damage him. Damage is happening.
Oh my god.
Maybe. So roll your strength. I think unarmed attacks is a +1, so strength +1. Get 1 extra die. And that's it.
She's good.
Okay.
Oh, good thing you can't botch damage rolls.
No.
0.
Okay. So you kick him square in the chest, but you can feel like
That was going to be somewhere else.
that
I just was like, ooh.
that armor does not move. Like it. Like you feel your foot hits it hard.
Does it feel like metal?
It feels more like, now that like you're up close to it, it's almost more like bone than it is metal. But it does not flex at all. It doesn't seem to be affected at all by your kick.
Okay.
This is the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dude's riding a dragon. He's going to be kind of badass, I would think.
Yeah. Okay. And now he's gonna swing back at you.
Yeah.
You still can't see his face. All you can see is his eyes.
Okay.
But his eyes are smiling. And they're sort of glowing purple,
Ew.
but like a sickly purple.
Ew.
Ooh. Okay.
Like that Pokemon
Remember, he needs
poison
9s.
dude.
Yeah, that's. Oh no, yeah, he does need 9s. That's right. I keep forgetting it's difficult. It's,
No, I actually evened this out before I even walked in the door.
So yeah, I should. I keep taking dice away instead of adding difficulty.
Yeah,
So
I see the logic in that.
But yeah, it should be about the same. Oh, what if you have a 10 and you re-roll it and it turns in and that rolls a 1?
No, that
doesn't take for it.
It just doesn't give you any extra successes.
Okay. So one success.
I will attempt to
against
dodge
you. Okay. You just need.
I
one.
botched it.
What?
3,
Oh,
3, 4, 4, 1, 1.
Oops.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So difficulty needs to be 9 here.
His damage difficulty is not 9.
Oh, damage difficulty.
Does not get modified by this stuff.
Oh,
Damage is
okay.
damage.
Because it's physical, so
Yeah,
I would have.
if he's using his attribute strength, dexterity, or stamina, that applies. But this is a damage roll, and damage rolls aren't
Damage rolls,
modified. You can't
gotcha.
botch them; they're just
Yeah,
damage
that's
rolls.
right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Why have these dice never rolled this well for me when I've been like a player, a PC?
Because consequences make life interesting.
Right?
Indeed.
Yeah. So that is 3 damage to you. Can
Okay.
you?
I will soak with my stamina, which
Yes.
is 2.
Yeah.
I meant to pull my
2 successes.
Hey, nice.
plug out
Whew.
and I pulled my
9 out
earring
of 10.
out. I'm
So
like,
I am bruised.
Yes.
did not feel
So
good.
yeah. So yeah, you take 1 point of damage. He basically just swings out and just cuffs you across the face.
Okay.
Yeah. In response. Yeah. Fallon. What's up?
Oh wait, me yet? Or did you do a second thing? Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Yeah, no. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No worries.
Remind me, I
We're
can
basically kind of going.
Yeah.
I can spend
Going
willpower
clockwise.
for an automatic
Correct.
success.
An automatic success. Yeah.
I'm gonna try something really stupid.
That's
Awesome.
brilliant.
Well, I'm living that life right now. Let's do it.
I'm about to go rescue Maimrie.
Yay.
That's what's gonna happen. And
I was kind of hoping that you guys would while I just kept this guy busy. I had no plans of killing this dude or anything.
Yeah.
I just keep him busy, get rid of the boats.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's like rigging hanging from the ship.
There is. Yeah. Tons of rigging, just like a normal ship. So.
This is such a bad idea. I'm gonna do it.
Bad ideas are fun ideas.
Alright, we're gonna go full Errol Flynn here.
Okay.
Gina's just like, yeah. Let's grab Lorenzo the sword, and let's. God, what else can I break? I'm trying to think of a really good bunk for this because I'm gonna try something really, really, really stupid. I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna throw it over the rail. I'm sad about this, but I'm gonna do it.
How about your smartwatch instead?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
fine. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my smartwatch. Also
Okay.
upset about it. Throw it. Actually, I don't know if that's big enough for what I want to do.
Yeah.
Is a phone big enough then?
Yeah.
It's the emotional connection.
Yeah, it's
the
exactly. Yeah.
emotional
It's the
punk.
emotion.
I
Yeah.
get you.
But also,
You're
I
a
really want
techie. Any technical sacrifice is a big
I know.
deal.
I already.
You
Yeah.
have to have tech.
No, I can do it. There are a lot of things I can do for a Skycraft bunk, but a lot of them, like, I'm already blue. There's going to be a lot of yelling, so there is going to be, like, that very trolly battle cry.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab with one hand a piece of a rope from the rigging.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to grab Lorenzo in the other hand, still small. He'll change in flight.
Mm-hmm.
And using a willpower, I'd like to do a running kind of swing around the mast
Uh-huh.
and use that momentum over the edge and sort of little blue rocket myself with Skycraft at that dragon
Okay.
and hopefully catch the dragon. This is what I did in
Yeah.
this is what I did in Star Trek actually.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Except this time I don't have a magnetic suit. So.
Nope. No, you do not. I will lower the difficulty one more if you yell your battle cry in binary.
I'm sure it is. It's a little long now, but sure.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
like we care.
Yeah. Fine. We're doing
Oh
that.
yeah,
I
there's
was
no
just gonna say
no
yeah.
dice
Yeah.
cam, so you
No
can
dice
cover up
cam,
the
but
Use
dice.
the
that.
space. Use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's a big freaking book.
Yeah.
The things in
Yeah.
binary, I'm literally swinging from a rope.
Yeah.
We're just gonna make this happen. Lorenzo is, I'm sure, super on board for me
Yeah.
throwing myself over the side of a ship. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Yeah. Actually, and add your mentor dice or
God.
your mentor rating to this roll,
Okay.
and your difficulty is 6.
But what am I rolling? Am I rolling Skycraft or am I rolling?
Yeah.
I'm using that to launch my fly, basically.
Yeah. So
I know I could.
no, roll roll your Skycraft and this would be Fey 1, so roll your Fey.
Oh dear.
Skycraft and Fey,
Okay.
because you're affecting yourself.
That's still a lot of dice. So.
Yep, and then
I'm spending a willpower for an automatic success, which I think I'm going to need.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the limit? The thing?
6.
6. That's 1. That's a 9. Oh, okay, it's not a 6. That's 2. That's 3. 3 successes plus a willpower
That's your automatic.
success.
It's
That's a
4. Okay. So it's pretty spectacular, actually. So
Yes.
yeah, you do the full arrow flan around the
Mast.
the mast, and you bring out Lorenzo, and in one smooth, like, as you're drawing Lorenzo, he manifests into his full Zweihander size, and chops right through the counterbalance rope and sends you flying up.
Yes.
And as you shout a string of zeros and ones,
0110001001011.
and then you just go flying across.
Yep.
Yeah,
Little blue rocket times 2.
Uh-huh.
Not so little.
I love
Giant flying troll.
I love it. And you are flying directly at the dragon, and
I hope I hit it.
yeah, you do. You are going to land exactly where you wanted to land on the
Yes.
dragon.
Awesome,
Yeah,
which
so.
is probably also just going to knock hoping just pull him off. Not Maimrie, the
Yeah,
other dude.
The other dude. Okay. Charlie, what do you
You're
do?
hoping to land on the dragon?
Yes.
Yeah. She's flying toward it right now on perfect
Yeah.
trajectory.
God
So
damn it! We need to skirt. We need to bounce, not get on the dragon.
I'm rescuing
Yeah.
Maimrie. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Then I'm gonna prep us to get ready. So basically, this is like try to get back on the ship. We'll see
Mhm.
how this
Okay.
works. And I am going to try to basically command the wind, so that we can clear a path through these guys faster than they can get
yeah.
to us.
Okay.
So, what's that called? Dance
Yeah.
of the Five Kings. Right?
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay. So,
Ooh, yeah, yeah. You basically become a bender.
I am become. Yeah. I am become. 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 I am become.
Yeah.
wind in this case.
Yep.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So the bunk is like, I assume the position of being on my board.
Uh-huh.
Hula
As you
hands.
do. And then I go, Reggie. And I motion for I want the lipstick.
Uh-huh.
And then I put the lipstick in between
Yeah.
my boobs. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the Claire Breakfast Club lipstick thing while I'm
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
my board.
Yeah. He actually he tosses the lipstick forward
Yeah.
and
Reggie's gotta have lipstick.
oh yeah. Yeah, and like he throws it and he goes and just kind of claps his hands together and the lipstick goes whoosh and it like plops right in
my
exactly
cleavage.
into your cleavage where you want it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm
With cap
totally
off.
hanging 10 on the edge
Yeah.
of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
doing the lipstick with my cleavage
Yeah. Uh-huh.
lipstick application.
Yeah. Nice.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
That's what she says in the movie, I think,
Uh-huh.
if I remember right.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right.
So I do. Let's see what I do. Can be made to do actor and fae can command the elements to attack individuals or restraint. Wait, I'm looking up. Oh yeah, I'm looking up the right thing.
Mhm.
Prop and nature allow the elements to be
Yeah.
reshaped and formed. So I'm
Yeah.
more naturing than I am personing. Because
Oh,
I'm trying
okay.
to just command the wind.
You're not trying to command it on you. You're trying to
Command it so that the ship can basically clear a path. Is what I want to enable us to be faster so we can bounce
Oh,
and
uh-huh.
get away from them rather than
Yeah.
continuing to fight and
Right. Okay. Yeah.
harsh my mellow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. So primal plus plus nature. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't nature your affinity?
Yeah.
So
And
doesn't that lower by one?
I think so. And I have nature's something and I couldn't find it. Nature's child? Oh, I think it's a social thing.
Might be. Yeah.
Which.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But I do have, and I have, let's see, Ocean's Great, one charisma appearance. You're right, though. There is a thing, Dex rolls 1 and water are down, but their nature is my affinity. Oh, so minus 1 on the, your difficulty. I
Right.
wrote it right by it.
Minus 1 difficulty on the
Plus 2 bunks?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So minus 3?
Yeah. So you're at a difficulty 5.
Okay. And I'm rolling nature
And so you're rolling your
primal.
and nature. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oops, I bonked that one, but whatever.
Yeah.
10. And I'm sorry, 5, right?
Yeah.
No
so-
ones.
You're
Still,
fine.
though, my lovely friends, I rolled like 9 dice and I
Aw.
had three twos, but I still got
Yeah.
3 successes,
Okay.
no ones. So
Okay.
that'll work for me.
Yeah. And
Pick different colors.
yeah, the you can feel the ship speeding up, and you can see those 2 red cap ships kind of falling behind, and cannonballs shoot out from both sides of the ship, and it's almost as though they pick up extra speed as they fly backwards towards the red cap ships.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
Cool.
so the one on the
Oops.
starboard side,
Yeah.
you can see it gets heavily damaged by the cannonballs, and it starts to not only slow down but veer off and starts losing altitude.
Cool.
The other one doesn't seem to be quite that damaged, but it's definitely starting to fall behind.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
very nice.
I can live with that.
Yeah. Okay. Jim, Maimrie, what are you doing?
There's a troll on the dragon now,
Yes, there's a troll.
so I feel completely
landing.
useless now.
Sorry, I'm here. I came to save you, but then you seemed to be okay.
I'll just fly away.
I'm trying to
Is it-
get us to escape anyway, so it seems like a good idea.
I can only fly so fast,
I'm
and
about
that
to-
ship is flying way faster than me.
It's flying pretty
Well, the
fast.
dragon is
Did you
keeping
want to
up.
make friends with
Yeah.
the dragon? Because I would kill it otherwise.
Yeah, the
No, I don't
dragon
want to
is
make
keeping
friends
up.
with the dragon. Fuck this dragon. I was actually thinking about giving it to Captain Hornsby as a
Oh.
consolation prize. But
If you'd like, we can we can have this discussion.
You do what you need to do. I obviously cannot do anything to this guy. So,
Have you tried kissing him?
he has a helmet on.
Jesus.
Take the helmet off.
Yeah.
I can't punch anything with a helmet on.
Sexy
Oh, wait, no,
helmet
sorry.
kiss. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even with Spider-Man, he took the cowl off a little.
A little.
I'm curious. I think you should try to take the helmet off.
What do I want to do?
So, yeah. He's you can kind of see what he's like. He's sort of like focused on you, but he does look up and see and he sees Fallon. But you can tell he's trying to estimate like which one of you is actually more dangerous right now. So and trying to figure out his tactical.
Yeah, you gotta
maneuver.
figure you
So,
jumped on a freaking dragon
Yeah.
that's ballsy. So
I'm going to use chicanery to make her look twice as big as she actually is.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So I'll do
Good.
that.
Yes, all the buffs.
Nice. You gonna do any bunk?
I am going to basically... I'm going to drop down to my knees with like big sort of doe eyes and sort of look weepy.
Yeah.
And go, please don't hurt me. She's much bigger than me.
Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yay!
Nice. Yeah.
So sevens, I take it? then?
Sevens. Yeah.
So I have 3 successes.
Nice. Okay. So he kind of like looks down at you, and then and you can see there's that moment of like, aww, and then he looks back up at her, and he just steps over you, and he like just his lance just turns into a sword, and he just rushes forward
I want that thing
across
when
the
we're done.
dragon.
Yeah.
And he's going after Fallon.
Okay.
But you can see as he approaches, like he knows you're dangerous, but you can tell there's a like, oh fuck, what am I getting myself into here? So yeah.
I'm just saying, sword fight on the
So,
back of a dragon.
Basically, I made her bulk up larger, but I gave her sort of like Japanese oni type of
yeah,
things,
like,
where she has
yes.
like basically her hair sort of flows back almost as if it were wind
Nice.
type of thing,
Yes.
and there's like licks of flame coming out of her eyes and mouth, and
Yeah.
she's sort of covered in this like cool sort of samurai-esque type armor,
Nice.
and looks badass. and
Yeah.
cool.
Thank you. I appreciate this because you know
And,
what Fallon looks like. Other than that.
Right. So
More importantly, if I force him backwards, can you get on your hands and knees and just knock him off?
well, and that's
I've been trying to do that all day.
That's
lady.
what I was about to say is you now have the element of surprise because he's not focused on you. Are you going to do something to take advantage of that?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing?
I only have one melee weapon.
Okay.
That's a taser. I'm going to apply it to his taint.
oh,
I
Nice.
approve of this. Can I use Skycraft to make that worse?
Yes, you can. So
No, actually, this is the scene, right? He steps over me. He's coming out. He's like getting ready and he's girding.
Yeah.
She's looking menacing. I'm behind him going,
Imagine like
and
Bugs
she just sort
Bunny.
of wink.
right, yeah.
I'm imagining Bugs Bunny just like,
Nice.
Pharaoh.
So you give me a Dex plus
Melee?
roll, and then you give me a Skycraft roll.
Awesome.
With let's go with Faye 2.
cool.
And
Actually, she's attempting to augment my thing. Wouldn't it be
Oh.
prop?
yeah, it would be prop.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have to have the
Yeah.
dragon one next.
Oh,
I was
right
just
on.
going to ask you, but I'm like,
Ooh, nice dragon.
dragon.
I got a
yeah,
nice
you're-
Cabernet if anybody wants.
Oh, yes.
I will take the cab
The
after
answer's
this.
yes.
This is very sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be
Just one dragon. Dragon.
prop.
Dragon on it.
Prop. I would say this is a complex machine, so it'd be 4 in prop. So you can spend a glamour for each
I actually
point.
have a 4 in prop.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
no,
oh,
this
that's
is the
right.
thing
yeah,
I
this
do
is the thing
well.
you do. Yeah. So okay. So your Skycraft plus prop and your Dex plus melee.
Oh, and just for that extra little bunk, I'm gonna spit on him.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of things I can do at
Yeah.
this point, but I'm just gonna spit
Yeah.
on him.
Well, it's pretty easy because you're in front of him, so the wind is going that
the
direction.
wind.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry. I'd fart him, but I don't know if I can fart on command. Can I fart on
I
go
command?
with
thought
the
about
spinner.
farting.
Control.
Sure you can.
Yeah,
I-
control
I-
fart on command.
I am going to put 2 little gentle kisses on each electrode.
Nice. Okay. All right. So yeah. So
All
I'm
right.
going to lower your difficulty by 1, even though it's
Okay, now I do well.
yeah.
What's the difficulty?
Well, it would be the spitting gives you a 7.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Jesus Christ!
And
And
one-
I only got 1 success.
1 success. Okay, that's still like wait.
Really super
1, 2,
power
3,
taser.
4, 5,
We gotta make you a
6,
better
7.
one.
So, okay. So where exactly do you shove the?
Basically, since he stepped over me,
Yep.
and you're like,
Yep.
and I keep pressing the button.
Right. Yeah. You see him. He kind of tenses up, and like his whole body just sort of straightens and kind of shudders and shakes a little bit. And the sword lance falls out of his hand, and he just kind of stiffens up and just topples over and falls down
Oh, dear.
off the dragon down into through the clouds.
Oh,
Okay.
I wanted to ransack that armor.
yeah. So, sorry, you already got a cool sword.
I
You're
know,
fine.
but his sword is cool too.
know. Right, so, yeah. So the two of you are now on top of a dragon. Nice, very. That was brilliant work.
Watch
That was
that
really
happen.
good. Yeah, that was so good.
I mean, technically,
Taser,
Taser, nice.
damage 5, range 5.
Yep. Yeah.
Maimrie, technically, that isn't quite how the rules of combat work. That said, Giganti would be proud.
Honey, I never played by rules in my life. Hell, if I'm going to start now as captain.
There's actually a lot of German, and Italian manuscripts of how to fight, and some of the grappling stuff is just like throw him over your shoulder, it's fine, or like
Yeah.
sit on his
Like-
face,
What?
Like-
Okay.
all written down. So you know,
I've written down sitting on face several times.
Yeah.
You tell me which one.
So.
I guess we're on a
Because that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so the two of you are on the back of the dragon. What do you?
I don't do animals.
So you're just gonna kind of get out of the
Just
way.
like,
Like,
well,
okay.
my job here is done, and I don't know if I can get back. Like all the adrenaline is dropped.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maimrie,
Yeah.
Maimrie.
Hold on, I'm looking at some rules.
Okay.
My bad.
Sorry. You do see like the dragon without any kind of direction seems to be just kind of keeping pace with the clown jewel, and you're kind of almost neck and neck now with the other ship.
Is the spear sword thingy still on the dragon?
No, that fell down into.
Well, when it fell down, I'd like to fly down and try to grab it.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Pop wings and go.
Nice. Okay.
Hey Siri.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Oh shoot.
She turns around to Reggie.
Uh-huh.
I got chills. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. And she expects Reggie to join in.
Yeah.
To you're the one that I want.
Yeah.
So they're doing you're the one that I want.
You're supplying.
Like from the
It's a
it's like electrifying. Electrifying. Better shape up. He's doing that part. Man. And my heart is set on you.
Yes.
Better
Yeah.
shape up.
true.
And I'm doing the Travolta parts.
Nice.
But we're totally doing it.
Yeah,
We're doing that, and then I'm when I say my heart is set on you, though, we're going to point to Maimrie,
Yeah.
and I am going to try to do Elder form, wind on Maimrie.
Okay.
Those enchanted with air become invisible and may float through the air under their own power
Yeah.
at walking speed.
Oh, cool. All right.
Just in case.
Electrify.
Yeah. Yeah, and the whole crew does the like shoo-wop, shoo-wada-wada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
Best crew in the air.
Right? Well, and the fact that Reggie would totally know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, got chills. Totally
Even though he's
singing
been
the
gone
wrong
for
part
100
me.
years,
Yes.
he totally knows that.
Yeah.
routine.
Yeah. But Reggie knows the song
Priest
inherently.
transcends
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
all worlds.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the movie's kind of horrible, man. I
Right?
watched it recently, and I'm like, the messages that are here, I don't like.
It's actually, it's got some problematic stuff.
Yeah, it's got, but most of that stuff from that time
Right,
period.
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
True.
Damn it, the songs aren't amazing.
Yeah, because it's not like it was 100 years ago either.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right, yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Although
Yeah.
that's like 40 years ago now.
I know,
70s.
but still,
Yeah.
we're so enlightened, are we not?
I know, right?
Right? Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. We're just dumb animals.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Give up on your
cheers.
dream of hairdressing because you're probably being a much better wife and mother
And
than anything else.
nature?
No, this
Okay.
you're trying to affect Maimrie, right?
True. So
Yeah, so it's gonna be
Faye.
Faye,
So let me
yeah.
drop a die. And so I'm only
And
minus
only,
one.
Yeah. And it's Faye 1, but you roll whatever your Faye rating is.
Yes, which
Yeah,
I am.
so, okay.
But I only,
You only need
drop my difficulty by 1 because I'm really only doing 1 bunk.
No, but you're incorporating the whole ship, so I'm going to say that's worth 2
Cool.
difficulty drop of 2.
I kind of wanted to
So,
do the body shop song, but I was like, this one's too good.
Yeah.
Grease lightning.
And I'm going to spend a willpower because hello.
Grease lightning would
The
have
way-
been good for speeding up the ship
Grease
too.
lightning.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Yeah, it could have been the whole Grease lightning thing.
You could
Next
get
time
all
it'll be
grease all the way through.
like all ABBA or something.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So my difficulty is 6.
6.
Okay.
Right now I'm singing
ooh.
SOS by ABBA.
Oh, thank God, no ones. Yeah. I have 3 successes and no ones.
Oh, nice.
Boop,
Okay.
boop.
All right. Yeah. So it works. So describe
Cool.
what happens. Works exactly as you intended.
First of all, there's a fabulous song and dance number, and we're
Yeah.
really good.
Yes.
And at some point, we probably switch parts because I can't do the Travolta
Yeah,
part.
that's fine.
We point at Maimrie, and the juju just goes there, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, Maimrie, there's this wind that kind of comes from the apex of our fantastical dance number. And heads towards and just bamfs Maimrie. So she does this superhero in the air, superhero born sort of pose where it's boof. She got hit in murder ball in grade school. What were you supposed to call that though? It was totally murder ball, but
Dodgeball?
Dodgeball?
yeah, but it was murder ball.
Yeah.
But there you go. So you
Okay.
get hit and you got wind.
Sweet.
The
Sweet,
wind
sweet
sort
wind.
of obeys you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You am become wind.
All right.
Yeah.
Just let me know if I catch
So
that.
yeah.
chance
So
line.
give me a Dex plus Athletics roll.
You
cool.
got it.
Let's see what happens.
Looks like I got 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you just rocket down. You just fold your wings back and you dive and you straighten out and hands in front of you and you just zoom down and you reach it and you grab it and you can see him falling at kind of the same pace next to you, because he's falling at the same rate of speed as the lance, and he sees you and you I mean you can just see the hatred in his eyes, and he takes his helmet off and he just throws it at you.
Can I catch it?
So, Dex plus that. I'm going to do an oppose
2 successes.
here. Okay. Oh, but he's at plus 3
The thing is,
difficulty.
and he's falling really slow.
Oh, he got actually, yeah. 2 successes. How
All
many
right.
successes did you
I
get?
got 2.
2. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So you, you reach out to catch it, and you grab it for just a second, but then it slips past you. It's but you can tell he's furious. And so you finally see his face, and his face is kind of it's kind of like gaunt and gray, almost like and his skin is stretched so taut over his bones and muscles that that it almost looks kind of cadaverous. His eyes are this sort of glowing bright purple in this sort of sickly lavender shade, and his hair is also kind of it's gray, but it's not like old age gray.
Yeah, it's like a silver.
Yeah.
He's
And
not a
it's
Sluagh or anything.
no, he's not a Sluagh. Seems kind of like a she with the long tapered ears, the tall slender features. You can tell even as like weird and kind of decayed as he is, there's this sort of strange beauty about him that you can tell. It's like that same kind of majesty that the she just left to like like puke on people, and you can see him speaking, but because of the rush and the roar of the wind, you can't really tell what he's saying. But yeah.
Hold on, I'm invisible because of that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
you're invisible.
Shit.
That's
Oh.
right. I forgot that was part of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Becomes invisible.
Yeah.
Moves
Okay.
through the air on their own
okay.
power.
Okay. So let's retcon that a little bit. Let's say I still want you to see, put a face to him.
Right.
The helmet has just sort of come off as he's been falling, and you see him falling, and you see he's still kind of he's just kind of still, not in that same way as when he was sort of paralyzed from the shock, but he's just sort of almost flattened out, he's kind of like the same pose as skydiving, but obviously there's no parachute and there's nothing slowing him down. But you can see him. He's just sort of staring directly down, he's just facing this, whatever is going to happen. But you and you see the helmet falling separately a little ways away, but you grab you're able to grab hold of the lance easily. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Nice. What does a dragon guy do? Dragon. When his rider falls.
He does. What does the dragon do?
Actual dragon.
Yeah. We'll come back to that in a second.
Cool.
I need you to roll Glamour difficulty 8 again.
Okay.
Giving you. Did I mark off my willpower? Yes, I did. Oh, I had 4 successes.
1 success.
I forgot.
1 success. Okay. You managed to.
So you got.
You managed
30
to.
minutes. I forgot to mark this.
Steel yourself against the poison of touching this thing. As you grab around it, you realize that the blade, the tip of the blade, is coated in iron, in cold iron. So yeah, it's sort of it's so it's like a lance, and you saw it sort of transform into a sword, but it's reverted to being sort of like a lance, and you can see it's tipped with just a cone of cold iron.
Okay.
But yeah, but you have a hold of it.
Okay.
Fallon, you're on top of a dragon.
But it was a she.
Yeah.
And he had cold iron tipped.
It seemed like a corrupted she of some
Yeah,
sort.
it does. Have some of your chile.
Of course.
Por favor.
Dick move. Total dick move.
Well, I've never
Right?
ridden a thing
Thank
before.
you.
Nope. No, you have not.
Oh, perfect.
And there's
Yeah,
no
thank
saddle.
There's no They're just
Why don't you give me a Dex plus athletics roll? Let's see how well you're holding on.
double checking my thing. It's not as good as I'd like it to be. I think my dex is 3. Plus athletics.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dear God.
You got this.
Well, I technically didn't fail. Would a 6 succeed?
Yes, a 6 succeeds.
All right, then 1 success.
I probably should have raised that
I know what your
difficulty,
problem
but
is.
yeah.
You're rolling into the brown one.
I can roll into the pink one, but
seriously,
the
roll
you
into
do
the
better when you roll into the
lavender
pink
pink
I
one.
do. Hold
You
on.
should limit
Yeah.
access to the brown one and
Right.
have people stick to the pink one in general.
Only on birthdays. Also, this is purple.
I love Clara.
Wow. That was... Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that.
Well, Rob isn't here, so
I
true.
know, I know.
I miss you, Rob.
Yeah, we all miss you, Rob.
Yeah, last time was the sexy double
Entendre episode,
I can't
yeah.
say sexy.
No?
Sex double entendre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sexy.
But it wasn't
Um,
sexy.
Yeah.
Did not
This
turn
is
me on in
delicious.
there. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
so you didn't fail?
I did not fail. I just only got
You
a
gotta
6.
take the cap off that
Hold
bad boy.
on. I did, however, just
She
fail
was
at 4.
just fine.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I have actually
I didn't mean to mansplain caps. I'm sorry.
Well,
I think I needed that.
she needed it.
Yeah.
She was
I
trying
was
to pour
trying
the
to catch it
wine
beforehand.
without taking the cap off.
I would have figured it out myself.
I know.
Have you ever picked up the bottle
see-
on stream though
I feel
and
like a
gone
dick.
like this and then went, oh shit, I was totally gonna just chug out of the bottle like I'm in an alley with a brown paper bag.
I have not, but now the night is young.
Hobo
Right,
RPGs.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Anyway.
Okay.
6 was my highest. So.
Yeah, so you got 1 success?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're holding on. You're managing to not fall off, I should say.
Yes.
You are not falling off of the dragon. However, that could change at any moment because you're not sure how you have managed to not fall off yet.
Wow.
God.
Yeah. Actually, roll your mentor trait.
Oh wait, Lorenzo must know how to ride a horse, and I assume therefore a dragon. Correct?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. I forgot that Lorenzo's actually a pretty badass mentor.
Yeah.
That's 1 success and 1 failure. Oh, 2 successes, 3 successes, 1 failure.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Well, if it's
Go pink.
yeah.
2 next successes. Ones aren't. They just subtract 1 success.
all right, then it's
Yeah. Yeah.
2 successes if 7 counts.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, it does.
Thank.
Yeah. Watch your buns on the
Oh.
camera.
Your buns.
Yeah.
Not those buns.
Lorenzo says.
Too much going on with your buns.
Yeah. Lorenzo says, like, lock your thighs, keep knees slightly bent, keep your feet firmly hooked around the scale under the scales, and hold on. It's not that hard.
Dragon Riding 101.
Just like, all right. Have you flown a dragon before?
Of course I have. Who hasn't flown a dragon?
It's not complicated like a stick shift or something.
Literally me. I could drive a stick shift.
What the fuck is a stick shift?
You know, we'll
Wouldn't
talk
you
about
like
it
to
later
know?
when you have feet
Oh.
and a hand or 2.
I haven't had those in decades.
I know. We're working on that. How do I make it go forward?
It'll
Or
The dragon?
yeah.
Ah.
by not yanking on its neck.
Okay.
It's a dragon. They go forward. It's what they do.
I have animal kin.
I don't.
I know.
And I threw your phone. I broke your phone in half and threw
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. You can't
So I'm
call
just like,
anybody.
what are you
Yeah.
Getting
what are
really
you
close to be like,
doing?
hey Siri,
Yeah.
how do I fly
Well,
a dragon?
No, I mean you do have your phone.
I do. This is weird.
You broke her phone
I-
and
yeah.
your smartwatch.
Hey, you broke my phone when you had a phone? This is a conversation we're going to have later where it's like,
We
we're going to
are.
talk about this.
Yeah.
How we always are breaking my phone when
I
you have
needed
a phone.
it for important
And
things.
a watch.
I needed it for an important,
Yeah.
not dying moment. Can I?
And your robot brain. So come on.
Tell the dragon how strong and powerful it is. You have to soothe its insecurities. Dragons are very fragile creatures.
Oh my God, this is not my
Very
boyfriend.
insecure.
Good dragon.
Yeah.
Nice dragon.
Like,
I validate your social worth.
your feelings are valid, and I appreciate you.
I see you.
And Fallon reaches out and just like pats the dragon's neck.
Roll charisma plus animal kin.
Those are 2 things I don't have.
awesome.
You have 0 charisma?
I have a
Not
2.
0, but 2.
No,
All
that's
right.
2 is fine.
Yeah, 2 is human
Yeah.
average.
2 is
And then
fine
plus
because I
0.
have 0 in manipulation.
Yeah.
And I don't have animal ken.
How can you have 0 manipulation?
You should have 1 in manipulation.
Oh, I have
It's
1
fine.
that
Yeah.
comes with
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I'm a
There are
hot
minimums
idiot.
here.
Yeah.
No, you're awesome.
Okay, what is it? So this 2?
You're rolling 2 dice.
Yes. Think like Charlie would. Say
Yeah.
you're awesome.
Got this.
I'm above average in every way.
Well, that's a fail and a 5.
Wait, so a 1 and a
and a
5?
five? You
That's
botched
what's
it.
called a botch.
Yep.
Cool. I like when we roll back.
This is
I
why
know,
you shouldn't
right?
have
Yeah.
left the dragon, Maimrie.
Thank you for Baby's Got Back in my head, too. I don't know why that whole like buns exchange was. And a don't one lesson. This has got buns. Huh?
Okay.
I validate you, dragon.
Okay.
I don't other creature
This
well.
dragon does not react well to psychobabble.
No, no, it does not.
Plus, it's got a pretty thick hide, I
Yeah.
would guess. With the
Also-
padding, it probably just was like,
It's a
The dragons
dragon.
might be surprisingly sensitive.
true,
Given their thick hides.
true.
Yeah.
That was very specious
yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
And
I'm very
they
sorry.
might have a lot of nerve endings in those scales. What is Fallon doing right now as you
Charlie?
Oh, you
wrap
mean
up
Charlie?
your Charlie as you wrap up your
Phew.
musical number?
Okay,
there is
we're
still
going,
the
right?
other ship is like losing.
Oh my God.
It's not able to catch up to you. It's definitely like losing this race.
We're totally not
But-
going. We're not.
but-
They're not here. Because you're like not here that I can see.
Yeah.
She's over there. I saw Pat.
The dragon is keeping
No.
pace. It's not blowing fire at the.
Tell me
the
if
ship anymore, but it's
how
keeping pace
or
with it.
if, and you might have to help with this, that I could do Quicksilver and try to do some of that stuff I just did. The elder form,
Oh,
for myself.
Quicksilver is
To
Wayfair,
get
right?
me, yeah. Unless Quicksilver can just get me over to her, but I don't fly.
No, what you really need is hopscotch, the
Yeah.
Wayfair one.
but
Oh, I've got that
Yeah.
because I've got 2.
and
Yes.
that allows you to just
Yeah, so
jump
let
over
me
here.
hopscotch over there.
Yeah.
It's like you have Wayfair. There should be no problem with you being
Yeah.
anywhere you want to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
hopscotch. I'm going to hopscotch then, and I don't think
There
that
we go.
costs
Laughing
me.
system. The round selected determines where it jumps. Living creatures gain the ability to make a prodigious leap or can be forced to do so. Objects targeted with hot shots leap wildly and the caster wills them to. Anyone in contact with a leaping object may attempt to stop.
Strength and athletics.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength and athletics. Yeah.
Well, first of all, you have to actually activate
Yes.
the
Yeah. So
power. So
Okay.
you have to roll your Wayfair plus you're passing out yourself, so that'd be Fae. And you basically 1 story is 1 success, 2 stories is
Okay.
2 successes, 5 stories is 3 successes, 4 is 10 stories. So you have to set the base level
Yeah.
of success, depending on the distance. That
God
she's trying
damn, I'm going to use willpower again.
yeah. And by the way, these
Yeah.
I should have been making you guys spend glamour for pretty much all
I've been
of
doing
these.
Yeah, every time
glamour
I-
every time
yeah,
I
every
yeah.
time
You've
I-
been doing it?
I
Okay.
haven't been, but I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
So so you've done 2 cantrips. No, 4.
Let me see.
3.
I
Done
broke
3.
your phone. I
Yeah.
flew
Lightning
to a
at the
dragon. Well, that was the lightning.
And
then I
flying,
flew at a dragon.
Flying at the dragon.
That was
That's
it.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay. So make sure you mark off 2 points.
Every once in a while, mine
I
don't
did
take
2
it, but I
and 1
yeah,
chicanery, so
yeah.
down 3.
And I've done mine,
Yeah. You did
and I've
yours.
been
Okay,
doing my
cool.
willpower.
Thank you guys for keeping up with that because I
Which
totally was forgetting.
I'm gonna do again because
fuel
I'm
my
only
shit.
rolling 4 dice.
Yeah.
So, because I assume I'm gonna need decent, and I'm only rolling 4 dice.
Yeah. Okay. So you're spending a
and this
willpower for an
is-
extra success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm scared.
It's gonna be great.
Well, I got a 6, 7, 10. I don't know what
Okay.
my thingy was to get.
It's 8
Yeah.
unless you do a bunk, which brings it down by 1.
Oh, I didn't know I could do a bunk on this.
You can do
Yes.
a bunk on anything
Yeah.
that you're using your
Okay,
parts
Yeah.
for.
my bunk on
Yeah, I'll
this
let you-
is to totally do a TikTok, like showing how to do a dance move thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I was gonna
So I'm
say,
just
I mean, you
slow.
just did
If
Grease,
you
so if
stop-
you want to do
I
the
do.
hand jive,
Okay.
that's
No, it's totally like a this is how watch me like fourth wall.
Uh-huh.
This is how you do the dance move slow, toe, heel, slide, flat, toe, slide.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do it fast.
Okay.
So I do stop to
Yeah.
do a tutorial.
Okay.
of
and
the thing.
Yeah, and then boom. So that gives you 7. Puts you at
Okay,
7.
so I've got 2 successes.
Okay.
So my 2 successes are 2 stories straight up. So I can jump 63 foot. broad
60
jump.
foot broad jump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60.
So yeah.
So can I get there, or am I falling flat to the Denver?
You know what? I'm gonna determine.
Hi, Boulder.
I'm gonna determine exactly like the angle, like
Okay.
how well you judge the angle and how well you.
Oh wait, I have 3
everything.
successes because I spent willpower.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 3 now, not
Yeah.
2.
3. Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
So that's
150
better.
foot broad jump.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's actually better than
So
60.
So I'm gonna have you roll strength plus athletics.
Okay.
And you can
2,
add 2 extra dice for your extra successes
3.
on the cantrip.
And 2, and I'm sorry, 2 extra dice?
2 extra dice.
Okay, let's do, I like purple.
And the number of successes here will determine how well you
How far
judge
you
that.
can go, yeah.
Okay, and
So
no
if you
bunks
succeed on
here.
this, then that's your ability to jump over there. If you
Okay.
fail, there's a chance for recovery. If you botch,
Sure.
it goes something real bad is going to
scenario,
happen.
I can fly after you.
Right?
Wow, that's horrible.
That is not great.
No,
Oh,
it's
man.
but the no ones.
This is your difficulty is 6. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, it's still only
still
one
one
success.
success.
I got 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5,
You're
7.
like 7 dice. Wow.
Yeah.
I kind
Oh
of.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So you're
But I
able,
did get a success and no ones.
you jump,
And
and for a second, as you're getting close, you think, I am not going to make this. I'm not going to make this. I'm not going to make this. This is my moment to die. And then you realize that the dragon, when the dragon's wings go down, that you're able to grab onto the wing.
the
as,
tip of the wing.
Yeah, you're about
Jesus.
to fly
'Cause you know
under
what
the
I
dragon,
remember?
and you grab onto the wing.
Watching Mission Impossible 2 with my mom, it
uh-huh.
was so fucking bad.
Yeah.
But I remember that part where he's like got his little tippy fingers on the
Yep.
edge of the cliff.
Yep.
And I don't even know if I'm making that up or not.
Yeah. And you grab onto the edge
Cool.
of that dragon wing, and
Okay.
it flaps up, and you come flying up, and you're able to maneuver yourself and land across the dragon's spine, and like hanging on for dear life. But you're on.
And for a moment, it's like all it is, oh my God, did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you, fucking Fallon, did you see that?
Is this
Like,
how you
did
feel
you-
when I do this shit?
You didn't like get that on the camera. Hey, by the way, this whole thing with like, you have your phone.
I'm like holding my phone, like
phone.
asking Siri to teach me how to fly.
Yeah, so there's pause and then
Um,
back to Maimrie.
Yeah. So Maimrie, so you've got hold of the lance. What are you doing now?
So the entire time that we've been engaged with this guy, he hasn't spoken a single word. We haven't heard
Not a
his voice
single
at
word.
all.
Yep. I mean, you're able to control your speed and your trajectory and all that. I mean, if you want to like get close enough, you can have a conversation. You can, but keep in mind, if you get close enough for sound to carry, you're going to be close enough. He could probably grab you if he so chooses. So you're going to kind of have to weigh the risk with the reward there. So good.
Oh yeah, they're Lemingtons if you want one.
What's a Lemington?
It's like a yellow cake covered in chocolate frosting and then rolled in coconut. It's an
It's
Australian.
super
Yellow
delicious.
cake is like my favorite cake.
While you
That's
think.
crazy.
Super delicious.
I mean,
Wait,
Worst case scenario, I can just drop out of the sky again, I assume.
Yeah.
I still have a phone to
make
break.
a
Yeah.
tiny piece. Thank you.
This is what I want to do, Adam. So
Okay.
let me know if this is something that
Oh
is
my
possible.
God.
I want to fly up. I want to land on the head of this dragon, put the tip of this spear next to its eye, and go, mine or die. Your choice.
Okay. All right.
Mine or die.
Yep. You can either become my pet or you can die.
Roll.
I'm glad we're just this whole game is just Maimrie making friends.
I know, right? Yeah.
This is like
Roll manipulation plus animal kin,
Okay. Which I do not have.
and I will let you I will let you add an extra die because of the threat.
Okay.
This is like 60 Shades of Grey dragon version.
So I can't use subterfuge or intimidation or anything.
Oh,
like that? Or persuasion.
I would let you use intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's my TN here?
6.
Oh, cool.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Last
nice.
willpower.
Okay. All right, cool.
I know,
okay.
I've been too scared to not use the willpower tonight.
Yeah.
I'm out. This is my last one.
I am yours to command, mistress. You hear in your voice, or in your head. It's not spoken, although you see its mouth move, but you hear the voice resonate in your head.
And this is what I say. Dragon, you have chosen to respect my command, and I choose to respect yours. You are a chimera, and you are intelligent, and you are beautiful. If you choose to leave us alone, you may be free, or you may choose to follow me. And if you do so by choice, I promise I will care for you.
That's like basically what I said.
Charlie and Fallon exchange looks like, what is happening here?
I have never been treated with such
Condescension. Sorry, I had to.
But I am trying to think of an appropriate good word. Oh, and I got it. I've never been treated with such magnanimity. How gracious in victory you are.
Aw.
Victory is the only thing that can afford us grace, O dragon.
Well spoken, young mistress.
Did she?
I serve you willingly.
Maybe I should watch Game of Thrones.
Then you-
She's like totally all over this shit.
Then you will tell me your name, and I will call you what you wish.
Oh. I don't know that's a thing. Because I wouldn't.
It's just random screaming.
I want to use my contracts to bind that promise, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Okay, all right, yeah. Yes,
And I will spend the glamour for it because I need another point in Fae. For
yeah,
that,
for
'cause,
Chimera, yeah. Actually, I want you to now take an extra point in glamour.
Okay, great.
I mean, not in glamour, in Fae.
Okay, cool.
You have achieved an awakening,
Cool.
understanding that Chimera are sentient and have their own rules, and they obey them. And they're not necessarily the same rules as Fae society, but they have their own bindings, just as any creature might. And you have discovered, like that suddenly becomes clear in your mind as you realize how to interact with Chimera on a level that allows you to work with them in the dreaming.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah. That doesn't cost you XP. It's just you earned that through creative creative action.
I asked the dragon to please help my friend off its wing.
She's off.
Yeah.
Oh, she's off already?
She
got off.
We're on the back.
I think I did totally like the jackass version
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
somehow when the wing
You-
flapped up, I did like a
You sort of belly flop onto the back of it.
round up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a great landing, but it's a landing you
it
can
was
walk
good.
away from.
It wasn't a
Yeah.
fucking superhero landing,
Yeah.
but I did not
Yeah.
fucking land on my taint.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
ladies
So basically,
have
I'm going to walk
too.
down the neck of the dragon from the front to where they are, and I'm holding the spear, and I'm like, ladies, to our ship.
And you look over. The three of you look over where the ship is, and you see Reggie, and Reggie has a pair of semaphore flags,
Of course he does.
Aw.
and one of them is a rainbow.
One of them says savage. And the
Yes, yeah. One of them says savage, The other one is a rainbow with like a star on it.
Of course.
Because it's as fabulous as it wants to be.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you could swear that, Reggie has like horse hooves, right?
Yeah.
And you could swear that like he found some time at some point to paint them like glittery red.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you see him like dancing along the railing of the ship, and he's like sashaying and voguing with
I
the
was gonna say,
semaphore
he's going
and
full
Shantae.
wop, like.
It's and you're like, oh my God, that magnificent creature.
Paris is burning on the clown glory.
And then he does this beautiful finish, and there's a billow of smoke as the cannons on the other side pour out a rain of cannonballs against the other ship. And but none of you know anything about semaphore.
No.
But you do kind of you understand what he's saying, and you can tell that he's essentially saying, go to the library, we'll hold them off here.
We're flying a dragon to the library.
Goddamn
Awesome.
dragon.
Yeah. So
It's a normal thing.
so I'm gonna take a little narrative control, separate out
Yeah.
all the people who aren't here.
Jerks.
Right? And they'll catch up to you later. But for now, the three of you are soaring on the back of the dragon across. At this point, you're probably crossing, like, let's say, Ohio? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Indiana. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
girls,
Hey,
may I ask?
I'm gonna need to buy a new taser. This one's wrecked.
Oh, totally.
We're gonna build you a better.
It's like a melty
Yeah.
piece of plastic. Finish that one off.
Yeah.
We can make you a better taser.
May I have a serious moment?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I ask you a serious question with consent.
Yes.
If you're uncomfortable answering, please do not answer. Have either of you ever been in love? Like, I mean really in love. Like, no, seriously. I mean serious love for, like, over a day.
Take a point of glamour for playing into your addiction and your gift. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Like, seriously, 2 whole days, I'm talking. Like, she's looking like this is, like, revelatory, like she's talking about a clitoris or something. And this is like, but it's like love for 2 whole days.
For 2 whole days.
Whole days.
We're on the back of a dragon, and we just defeated
Yes.
pirates. Okay, whatever. This is fine.
This is
No, that was good. It was rad. I have not had that much fun, well, since last night. But anyway.
to be honest with you, no.
Me either. Like, I mean, I've been in love before, but, like, not the big LOVE, like, going on 2 days thing.
I'm gonna tell,
Like,
I'm gonna tell you the
whole
truth.
fucking
I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
the truth right now.
Charlie.
Charlie is me.
I'm afraid.
love you,
I'm
friends.
separated from my beloved ship.
Oh.
you
It makes me
are.
want to cry.
Oh my God. Should we get you back?
I love them so much. I love that ship so much.
They're
Like,
going
wait.
to be okay.
Wait, Maimrie. Do you mean you love the ship?
Oh my god.
Like,
I
love?
I don't.
Like,
You like
LUV love? Like,
I treasure it, and I love it. But do I want? It's hard to be in love with a thing, I guess. But I love it as much as I could.
Love is love, sweetie.
I mean, I also love this dragon. You never told me you're lame, dragon, but I love you.
You are a sweet dragon. What is your name? You can talk. You're part of the club.
Yeah, you're in.
Squat up, dragon.
It will take approximately 30 minutes to explain my name and titles in full.
Oh, the dragon has titles.
I want to hear it. So I don't know if I need to use some
We have
charisma.
a long
animal
trip ahead of
kin
us,
and-
and
Yeah.
it would make me very happy to learn Your entire name.
No, I'm a Selkie, so like a dragon is not a thing. It's like it's here with us, like having our little, our
You're
talk.
part of my team, and they're part of my team.
I've never been part of a team before.
See, it's great because we all look out for each other, right? And I just actually start hugging its scale.
No, seriously, sweetie,
a lot of getting
sweetie,
used
what's
to.
your name?
Well, as I said, my name is approximately very, very long to you. Could you perhaps call me after my favorite actor?
Of course.
What, Colin Firth?
Call me Humphrey.
Yes!
Humphrey it is!
I would like to be known as Humphrey.
I love that name,
I appreciate that so much.
Humphrey.
But as we fly over the glories of North America and the northeastern section of what you colloquially know as the United States of America, allow me to recite the gloried history of my name and titles.
I'm basically sitting on my belly with my hands
to hear
underneath
this.
my chin.
Yeah.
Huge dish-eyed,
Yeah.
enthralled in this
These
conversation.
are like Gil Elvin, total Alberto Garvis like drawings of us with our like our feet is crossed and like we're all like enchanted with.
Have you ever
it.
seen Superhero Girls, which is a great DC show?
Oh my
You should
god,
watch
so
it.
cute.
Yeah.
I am totally Batgirl talking to Wonder Woman, just starry-eyed. Going,
Like,
"Ah."
yeah.
No, I want to
And
hear this.
And he tells you, he lists off this name. It takes you approximately, you would estimate about,
From Boulder to like
Yeah.
I don't know Peoria.
yeah, I mean, this is like a good 7 or 8 minutes of flying, actually,
Okay.
just to get through what you know of as his name. And it's, parts of it don't even register as sounds. There's like a series of like growls and clicks in there and glottal stops. And,
Cool.
and at one point he breathes fire and it explodes into a symbol that sort of like you can feel the heat as he flies through it.
That's
and you
awesome.
recognize that that's also part of his name.
I believe all of this of
No,
dragons.
I do too, and
Yeah.
I feel like I would try to use my not that we have to make
Yeah.
rolls or something,
Yeah.
but and I have animal ken and charisma because
Yeah.
I'm just feeling this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, give me a charisma plus animal kin.
Okay.
And then he starts listing off titles, and they're just this. There's just this string of titles, and some of them are as opaque as like for seventh master of the
That was a one.
magisterium and
Oh, yeah.
elations, and then some of them like one of the last ones is Pez collector.
For the Pez collector.
Like, does he have the kiss Pez? Because that's fucking rad as hell.
He is the Pez collector.
That he has the title, which means
Yeah.
theoretically he
Right.
has all of them.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled
So,
kind
yeah.
of amazing and then kind of stupid.
Okay.
So I rolled like 6 dice and I got 3 8s, but I got 2 1s. So I still have a success.
So one success.
Though.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
Oh, and nature is my affinity, but that doesn't matter.
yeah, this
so.
is just
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
animal
you're able to pick up. You can kind of get a sense of the, like you forget most of this as it goes
Yeah.
in, but you kind of pick up on a couple things where you detect just an extra note of pride in what he's saying. One of the greatest sources of pride being the Pez collector. But also Knight of the Orange Maple Leaf
Oh.
is one that he's.
I would look at my friends when there's a particular moment because I feel very like empathic about that, like empathetic.
Yeah.
Like it's so sweet,
Yeah.
guys. This is the Pez collector and the what of the orange maple leaf?
A Knight of the Orange Maple Leaf. Yeah.
I don't know what that
And
is.
that's like the
That's the one thing that Fallon's ears actually perk up at. Like,
yeah.
I have eidetic memory, by the way. So
Oh, okay.
whatever happened, like those flags and those people and that
Yeah.
dude, I know that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
When we get to our library,
Okay.
and I
Like,
said that.
you
on
are the
purpose.
most impressive creature I have ever met.
Is that the truth? I ask as game master.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Absolutely
Really-
true.
It's a motherfucking dragon.
No, not only that, but she is hard to impress.
Yeah.
That's true.
Your most favored person right now is a
ship.
flying pirate
Yeah.
ship. So yeah,
Well,
it takes a lot to.
Technically, what she's in love
To
with is her
overcome
own
that.
freedom, which is what that ship represents to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And the whole idea of her being shackled down to anything kind
Yeah.
of scares the crap out of her, which is why she doesn't go with a lot of romantic relationships or anything like that.
No, but that
And
poor,
there ain't
little,
nothing
that
wrong
poor
with
little
that.
ship is
Yeah.
going to be all let on.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
like this total transubstantiation thing going on within that ship, and that's going to be sad reckoning.
Sir,
might be.
It could be, actually. Yeah.
Sir
Yeah.
A
Dragon,
really nice direction to go with that.
if you could exchange looks with a sword, Fallon and I assume Lorenzo have kind of like, where do you live when you're not? Where did you come from before this?
Oh,
And by this I mean like literally right now.
have you ever heard of Dungeons and Dragons?
Yep, there it is.
Oh my god, you mean Thursdays? Yeah!
Yes, yes. Well, that's a shit game. But are you familiar with GURPS?
Yeah, but that's for
Yes.
nerds, right?
I mean, it is
Generic
Fallon's
universal
preferred
role-playing system?
Well, like I said, it's for nerds, right?
Totally.
Like Fallon just looks at you. Rude.
Fallon
Whatever.
taught me. Fallon totally. It was so fun.
Of the GURPS.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't do anything that's
PBTA.
generic.
Fate.
Thank you very much.
I was just testing you. Dungeons and Dragons is clearly
totally
the
fake.
superior game.
That's why I love you.
Yes. It has dragons in the name,
Derp.
as opposed to having generic in the name.
So seriously, when
Yes.
when somebody says fairy, do you think this? I pop the wings. Or do you think one of those pointy-eared faggots over there? Those guys suck. They suck. Sorry for the F word.
That is totally Maimrie in the jar.
Yeah,
Maimrie.
that was
Yeah.
very bad of me.
You are exactly what I picture. You are a pixie.
Indeed.
Well, Piskie, whatever.
Actually, I prefer
Yeah.
Pixie, but that's just me.
I'm a Selkie.
A Selkie.
A Selkie.
You soar through the water as I soar through the air.
I do.
We are more alike than you could ever imagine.
I like that.
Orange maple leaf.
That is so. Oh yeah.
Ah,
She
the
wants to
order
know
of
the
the
orange
orange maple
maple
leaf.
leaf.
You see. Oh, let me finish answering the first question. Oh my God.
Which takes like 9.5 minutes.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
I'm assuming that
But he
your
basically
dragons are dense.
he explains that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people who play games about dragons, and they have born him, and
super cool.
he has
Yeah.
sprung fully formed from the dreams of those who only see dragons in their imagination, and therefore, as a dragon of the dreaming, he gets to appear as he wishes to be, and he is everything that he is believed to be, including the dread and the magnificent. And you realize now that you've been flying on him for a while, the scales have shifted in color, and they're now a bright, shiny gold.
Oh,
Ooh, pretty.
I changed the alignment of the dragon.
Yeah.
Still fire.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
So
up,
there you
though,
go.
Now my
Straight up,
favorite
yeah.
color.
Right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
D&D. But yeah.
So how did you end up on as a steed?
Oh,
Yeah. That guy
For-
was, yeah,
that is a
Who was that?
total toxic personality. I just want
very,
to say.
very toxic. Prince
She-
Caprian.
Prince Caprian.
Prince Caprian, the self-styled Knight of Darkness.
Prince?
Do I know a Prince Caprian?
That's hardly an
Do any of us?
imaginative title at all.
It's not.
Prince of Darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Knight, Prince Caprian, the Knight of Darkness.
Oh, jeez.
Not Prince of Darkness.
Could have gone at least with Lord Soth. Right?
Right. Precisely. I mean, come on. I can't even.
And you just willingly entered service.
Oh, not willingly. No. He has enslaved and subjugated me. I am sad to say.
Well, you're free now.
Yeah,
you know you're
totes.
free, right?
Bogey would never have been subjugated like that. I feel such shame.
No, he wouldn't.
And I go... and
Only by, you know who. Right?
Lauren Bacall.
Right.
Yes.
She's so hot.
Yes. Beautiful.
Right.
And you kind of see just ahead of you, you see a glimmer from below you, and you realize that he's dropped in altitude quite a bit, and you can see the blue of a really large lake underneath him.
Oh, we're headed to Lake Ontario. I realized we hadn't told the dragon where we were headed, but clearly he knows.
You know.
Ooh, nice.
Useful.
total
Yes.
smarts dragon. Totes smart.
It's smart.
Is there something we need to do to, like, make sure that you're, you know, like, free? That you can do your own thing?
Only if he comes back.
He kind of dropped in, like, Aspen or something.
Yeah, unless she can suddenly fly. He's
Well,
now
you never know. He
she
might have
can-
Wayfarer or something.
True.
You know.
True.
And,
He didn't seem overly concerned while
What
I was
did
watching
he
him drop.
want with us, anyway?
he wanted to kill you so that he could become the king.
Oh, he's not going to become the king. We get to pick the king. Did we tell you that?
We're
get
the
to
Clockwise court.
By the way, Brad.
Clockwise.
Brad.
court.
No. I want to correct you, Sir Dragon, which I love so much.
Oh.
We are the Clockwise court. Since you're part of the team, you're included.
I
Sure.
get to be part of the court?
Well,
You're part of the team.
Well,
At least you get a say, right?
you can. What would your opinion be?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I mean, I don't know that Maimrie's totally right with the like, but I don't know. Everybody should get a say in some
Fallon
way.
looks for Tommy for like a second.
He's not around.
where's
to
the
put a
toilet?
cap on
Calm
me.
these losers
He's
down.
not around. to
if
put
you'll
a cap on
excuse me, landing is very complicated, and I can't be distracted right now by emotion.
Very good.
You just made a dragon verklempt.
Oh.
And he spreads his wings, and you feel like your speed drop dramatically. You don't like. You can tell you slow from like supersonic speeds to like
Leisurely.
like to leisurely
Okay.
coasting. But there is no sort of adverse effect on you. It's a
Oh,
Dragon.
totally
Dragons with inertial dampeners.
non
Yep.
sequitur. That
love
necklace
you.
you made, that you threw out, and then Maimrie had, and then somehow you didn't have it because, like, did you give that thing away? I don't even know. That masthead of the ship had the necklace on.
Oh no, I gave the masthead the necklace.
When I was doing my thing, you know, the thing with the board and the thing and the lipstick and the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh no, it was the other thing, like with the rhyme and the thing and the wind and the blow out the candles thing.
Yeah.
That one. The thing totally. Sorry, the necklace totally spoke to me, or like, kind of, I don't know, hugged me or something. Like a tendril reached out and like touched me and said, "Hey, howdy, hi there, Charlie. That was cool." And the ship said, "Cool poem." And then after that, there was like a thing in my head that said, "Pick a number, pick a number." Like,
And you
all
picked 3 because your
serious and
favorite
shit.
number's 3.
It's totally
Yeah.
because hello, triangles are the strongest symbol,
Yes.
and it's the perfect number, right?
Yep.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, what is that about? That's deep, right? No, seriously.
Like, that's a lot of
Stop, right?
assumption.
Yeah, I mean, it could
No,
ask you to
really,
pull
like
its
in
finger.
your own head, a thing that says, like, no, but it didn't. It's like said, pick a number. Like, all serious.
That's the
I don't know, man. That's pretty heavy because I tell you how I found that thing. It literally fell from the sky into my hands. It was like manna, literally from heaven.
I think I've seen that before. I don't mean to hurt you. So please accept my apology if there is emotional hurt that comes with this message.
Okay.
But Fallon tends to throw things out the window when she is disappointed with the result.
I turn around from Fallon and tell you come close.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always standing underneath her window.
I know she gets frustrated really easily.
I know it's hilarious, right?
Right.
You're right there.
I know.
Right there.
A perfectionist.
So Humphrey. Just like,
You're like right.
I'm like, it's a sentient aloe plant at this point. I don't know what else I can do about it, and I don't think I can take it out of this world, even though I brought it into it. It's not around to threaten.
So as you fly across Lake Ontario, you get almost to the point where you can only sort of see haze at the edges where the land would be, and Humphrey says, "We're here," and a golden pipe just sort of gently rises with great speed, but kind of gently rises out of the water, and the top of it sort of folds down. So it kind of rises straight up, and then a top part of it just kind
Like
of folds into a T.
periscope?
No, not exactly. I mean, sort of. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it sort of operates like that, but the top of it just sort of folds flat, and
Okay.
it becomes a perch, and Humphrey just lands on it.
Out of Lake Ontario.
Out of Lake
Otherwise,
Ontario.
we're just
One of
surrounded
the-
by water.
Yes,
Great
you're
place.
just surrounded by water, and then as you're sort of sitting there, and Humphrey just sort of settles and says, "Well, we've arrived," and you kind of look around, and there's nothing but water on all sides of you, and then slowly there's a bubbling from the surface, and the top of what seems like a castle tower just rises out of the water and streams up, tall, lean, and with a sort of conical top to it, and it's made with a sort of white marble with gold veins through it, and it's almost glimmering in the sunset light, and it rises up next to this perch, and as it reaches a level with you, the side of it just sort of bubbles out and starts to swell like a bubble is being blown in the marble rock.
Oh wow!
Wow.
And it just sort of it just sort of bubbles out and open and slowly starts to open up, almost like a bubble popping in very, very slow motion, and it sort of opens up into a walkway that you can step off of Humphrey's back and onto this walkway and into this opening that has now appeared in the tower. And you
Can we see the ship like coming, but it's like in a distance, or we can't even see it? Okay.
Yeah, you've left it far behind.
Okay.
Yeah. But you do see on the other side of the tower it sort of looks like a little dock.
Okay.
Made out of like this sort of bright golden wood, and it has like pylons on it that you could tie ropes of a ship to, ready to receive an airship. And then in the opening, you see this little creature. It's about 2 feet tall. It's sort of hairy and has like long pointed ears. It kind of looks like a gremlin. If a gremlin's body was more like a monkey.
It sounds like it looks sort of like a kobold.
Yeah,
traditionally.
Kind of. Can you?
Okay.
Yeah, here.
I think I can show you a picture in the.
Fallon's gonna awkwardly climb off the dragon.
Uh-huh.
Probably do a poor job of it.
I'll fly off.
Then I'm just gonna
Okay.
let that keep happening.
Yeah.
Thank them so much for the ride.
Looks like this.
Oh.
The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Should I roll like what?
That's called a
intelligence
Korad.
plus Greymare?
What is he called?
Korad.
A Korad.
Yeah. Roll intelligence plus Grimaire.
Cute.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. I know they're kind of precious.
They're cute, but
Nope.
definitely like a thing that is definitely not.
I don't know shiz.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so that's what you see in the Fey seeming, but in the mortal seeming, it kind of looks like a very small woman with sort of a mousy brown bob cut hair.
Okay.
She's wearing a very simple brown tweed jacket and skirt. Kind of looks like a librarian, but only about
I'm picturing Edna
Hunt,
from
like
The
Linda
Incredibles.
Hunt,
Yes.
which is Linda Hunt.
Yes,
Yeah.
a mousy
Yeah.
version
Cool.
of Linda Hunt.
Yeah.
Slash
Love that.
slash
You're
Edna.
totally in the same
Yeah,
grade.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here I can clear this up. Linda Hunt in Kindergarten Cop.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly
So
what you-
God, I love Linda Hunt.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's
and that's
great.
exactly who would play this character because she's adorable, and so and she has like little glasses perched on the end of her nose, and she says, Welcome to the Orange Maple Leaf Library.
Orange maple leaf.
Would you
Useful.
like to come in? I believe you have some questions to ask.
Yes.
We have a member of the Order of our Orange Maple Leaf here with us.
Oh, Humphrey and I are old friends.
Isn't he magnificent? I love him.
He's the most magnificent. Good day, Humphrey. Good day, Madame Picro.
Will you still be here when we come out, Humphrey?
I will wait until you're ready.
Oh,
Well,
fantastic.
thank you.
If I get tired, I'll just come in.
Please do. I mean, of course.
Right.
Come.
Fallon's gonna execute their most chivalrous bow because that's what you do when you're going to leave a dragon, I assume.
Yes.
And then like practically run into the library.
She'll bow and then she takes off, and I'll just
Yeah.
kind of like look around and I'll do a nice curtsy. And
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah. Yeah. And Charlie, you going in as well?
Totally, but that was such a freaking morning.
Oh yeah.
Like, what was that?
So yeah,
Library.
Oh, must have had
Yeah.
some journey getting here.
Oh, you don't even know. Do you,
Oh,
like,
man.
seriously?
we fought a Prince of Darkness or something, and
And then a bunch of
Darkness
slang
wasn't even a
and
prince.
weird expressions
Prince
come
of
out where it's like, yeah.
Darkness.
No, seriously, purple, like, poison eyes, like, crazy pants.
I'm sorry. What was the guy's name again?
Prince
Caprian.
Caprian.
Yeah, Prince Caprian.
Knight of Darkness, who calls themselves Knight of Darkness. Like, that's not even a frickin'...
Original! Not at all.
No.
More like Knight of Dorkness.
Totally
ever-
Knight of Dwarkness.
You ever go walking?
You are so cute! You are so cute!
Oh, thank you.
Everyone must tell you how cute you
I'm
are.
sorry, ma'am, but we haven't introduced himself. My name is Maimrie, member of the Clockwork Court.
Maimrie. yes, Maimrie Tsoukalos.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh,
I've heard of you.
I didn't use it. Is that your last name?
Yeah, totally.
I had no idea.
She's like 100% right, and she even pronounced it right, which is weird.
And that must mean you're Charlie Bliss, surfer extraordinaire.
Dude,
And lover
Totally.
of love.
I am.
So beautiful in person, just like I imagined.
You're so sweet.
And Fallon, Holgar.
Rewind to the imagine. I get that you probably know everything because you're a librarian, but like, pictured us coming.
Oh, well, I just know who the Clockwise court is.
You do?
Well, of course I do.
I don't even know
dear.
who's the Clockwise court.
It's
you
my
guys.
job.
Before yesterday, I didn't know I was in the Clockwise court.
Oh, well, that's silly. Of course you didn't. You didn't know.
Yeah, well, the queen had to kind of tell me.
Oh,
No.
Queen Ilios. What a magnificent lady she is.
She actually is pretty awesome, I have to say, grudgingly.
Queen Leos.
Yeah,
You
she's.
guys saw Queen Leos.
Yeah, she was at the.
Nice.
Where
Totally.
She was at the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever
my
like
God,
take
what
a dog
party?
on a
I
walk?
miss
Where do you think I got the
and-
bears and the monkey?
There's bears and a monkey. So there's this total thing going on. That's
Yeah.
like,
If you ever,
Fallon is like,
So good.
if you've ever
Yeah.
walked a dog and they smell a squirrel and they're
yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
it's a head, but like we need to go this
Yeah.
way. And you guys are like walking very slowly.
yeah, and the dog is like,
Yeah.
dude.
Fallon is like getting ahead and then like walking back and then getting ahead and then like
Yeah. You're going down. It seems like you're just walking down this spiral staircase
Interesting.
forever. But it's well lit, and there are little alcoves on the walls.
Did she say her name? Identify herself?
Humphrey called her Pecro.
Pecro.
Yeah.
So would we just call her, if we call her Ms. Pecro, would she say Pecro or?
Well, I don't know. Do you try that?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Pecro.
That name that is calling her Miss Pecro. Totally like she doesn't.
It's like calling
she's-
you Miss Adam. Ms. Adam.
She just accepts that. Like
Okay,
that's
cool.
yeah. That's a perfectly acceptable way to address her. At least
Okay.
she seems to. She when you address her in that way, she just kind of accepts it.
Okay,
Just
cool.
Kind of.
She doesn't.
She's
React
not,
one way or
she's
the
not
other.
Like, not like she doesn't try to correct you. She doesn't try to give you an alternative form
Okay.
of dress.
Cool.
What's in the alcoves?
Yeah, you're like, we're making small talk every once in
Yeah.
a while, and you're like, so like, I'm trying to be polite, but I have a purpose.
Oh yeah, and I
Each-
don't do
yeah.
small talk.
Yeah.
Each alcove holds a scroll, and they're rolled up, but they look very, very ancient. And each one is on. Have you ever seen like a stand for a sword, where it's sort of like a bar across, and then there's two sort of like hooks, and you like lay the sword across the two hooks. It's kind of like that, but each one is a scroll,
Okay.
and they're about like 8 inches wide.
Miss Pecro, what are the scrolls?
Oh, those are just various scrolls of information that might be needed if one is stuck climbing stairs and wants to be distracted. Learning something.
I was gonna say we've passed so many.
Oh, yes, dear, there are thousands upon thousands.
So they're like
here.
Archie comics in a bathroom?
Oh, probably not that interesting, Maimrie. But,
I'm just gonna grab one and
by
read
the
it.
way, Archie got hot.
Yeah, totes, right?
It's so hot. I'm just gonna grab one and read.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
I've always
Just
been
the
into ginger
nearest.
boys.
Yeah. Oh, friend of the show, KJ Appa. Roll intelligence plus academics.
Yay. Things Fallon can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not as academic. More of a seat of my pants kind of troll.
More of a seat of my pants kind of troll.
Either way, that's
Seat of-
1, 2, 3, 3 successes. I'm not really doing anything to...
Yeah, it's a 6. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, 5, 6 successes.
6 successes.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
I'm very good at this. At,
yeah.
like, smart things.
Oh my god. So the scroll you happen to pick up, it's in basic, it is it basically hold on a second. Let me pull this book back up.
While that's happening, if I take a picture of it with my phone, will it show up? I don't know how magic scrolls work.
Well, she doesn't
She
seem
picked up a
bothered
random
by
one.
the fact that you grabbed it. She keeps walking. Yeah. So it is. It is. So write down that you have a 5-point treasure.
Cool.
The scroll.
Well, I don't know if I can take it, but sure.
No.
Sure, biscuit.
No, you get to keep it. So it's just a thing that you're keeping. You roll 6 successes. Something good
Yeah.
happens from that.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking epic.
Yeah.
Apparently the only time it's worked.
You have a 6-star treasure, or a 5-star 5-dot treasure. It is. It's essentially a scroll of time dilation, but it actually it tells the story of the Big Bang in BASIC,
I love
the
everything
computer
about
language
that.
BASIC.
No, I love
Yeah.
that.
That's sweet.
It accurately describes the initial moments of the universe forming in computer language.
I'm gonna take that apart later.
So, and that's a one-time use, but once you are able to, you would be able to use that to do the time dilation cantrip,
Good
which
to
is
know.
Chronos 4, Chronos 5.
It's a spiral,
Yeah.
and these are all just random scrolls. Is there a more of the library below us, or is it all just scrolls dotting the... Are we just in a tube?
Oh, there's so much more, dear.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
What was the thing you did that made Maimrie fly?
Oh. And totally repeats that was the lipstick.
No.
thing,
You can do that again, right?
But yeah.
Cool, I might
Like
do something...
describes it to you.
This
there's
is
that
more communication than you would
primal-
get usually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call on that skycraft one more time and just hop over the rail.
Oh, okay. So you just want to
It's a spiral,
Fall down
might
the
as well
mid-
drop down and see what else is there.
Right.
And I should probably slow that fall.
I
But
mean,
I
probably
figured-
so if you want to. Yeah.
I'm hoping that skycraft that was enough of a bunk to call up a little bit of wind.
What is your bunk that you're
Throwing
doing?
myself over the railing of a...
Oh. I think that's just an action. I don't know that
Yeah.
that's a bunk.
I'm gonna throw my phone at Charlie if she doesn't catch it.
If you throw your phone down and then dive after it, then
All
I'll accept that as a bunk.
Happy?
Drop, fall.
Yeah. That's it. I'm going to sacrifice
okay.
my phone to this cause.
I totally thought she was going to ask me if there's a cafe here because I need coffee.
Is there a Starbucks here?
Oh.
Yeah.
No Starbucks, but I could make you coffee.
I thought she was saying, no, there's a pizza.
Please. I still have
So
jammy
bitter.
clothes on. Like,
Yeah.
hello. You do
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Please.
Come to my study. Fallon, there's no shortcut to knowledge.
What is she doing?
I just want to get to the
Falling?
bottom faster.
Yeah.
I just
Well, that is
assume
definitely
it's-
faster.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I should roll for that.
Yep. Yeah, you got to
Does
roll
she-
for that.
Does she
yeah.
know how to do that?
So, so
I'm
roll
assuming
your
she does. I mean,
Skycraft plus.
she
Fae?
jumped out down there with intent. So
Or is it wait? Or is that? Wait, are you trying to do the thing?
I'm trying to get a little bit of slowing so I can at least superhero
But are
land
you-
rather than like.
But are you trying to
turn
do
into-
an art you don't have?
Oh, no,
basically?
no. on top of being just the
Yeah.
the skill that allows for a lot of electricity manipulation,
Yeah.
trolls apparently are just, this is what they do.
Cool.
They're just blue, because one of the bunks for Skycraft they suggest is paint yourself blue. But that's why I checked in case I fuck this up.
Yeah.
Because, well, the thing is that this is probably really a, this is probably kind of a Wayfair
Damn it.
cantrip.
Oh well, I'm still falling.
Well, she's trying to produce a gust of wind.
Yeah, I'm mostly
Yeah.
trying to get a gust of wind in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
This is not getting anywhere important. This is
Okay.
more just
Do you have,
getting down.
do you have Skycraft 3?
I do.
Okay. All right. I'll let you hurricane speed and infuse yourself with the essence of wind at the last moment to
Awesome.
to stop your fall.
Cool.
Okay. So this would be so Skycraft plus Fae because you're affecting yourself, and your difficulty is 7.
I was gonna say I still don't have a great Fae.
Yeah.
Also, apparently I can't roll in a thing. That's 2 successes though.
See the
Yeah.
pink.
Okay.
Apparently the pink one
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah.
So you land a little harder than you wanted to, but you're okay. You
also a
didn't
troll.
like sprain anything.
There's no one around, but you're like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
totally
all good.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
my
you
head.
basically superhero landing on your phone, smashing it.
Oh,
So,
it's hell on your knees.
yep. But heller on your phone. So,
Just like look at my phone
Yeah.
like I tried.
so you land at the bottom, and
Oh,
you
fuck, I was gonna use it as a light.
nope. But you don't need it. You
Yeah.
turn around and you see what looks like a cavern of books. It is row after row after row of bookshelves. There are ladders and bookshelves 3 stories high, and just as
Whoa.
far as the eye can see, you literally can't see the end of the stacks on either side of you, and you can't see where the shelves end.
I think I get the love thing now.
I told you.
Have you seen the Labyrinth TV series?
No, I haven't.
There's a library that's very much.
Oh,
like
is there?
this.
It'd be awesome
cool.
if she was just
The
totally
Labyrinth?
instantly
Labyrinth?
down there where she
there's
was
a TV
just
series.
like, I told you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
Dark
sorry,
Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
I was like, there's a labyrinth one too.
No, Dark Crystal one. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, the
Scared
Dark
the crap
Crystal.
out
Dark
of me.
Crystal one. Yeah, there's a
Yes.
library in there that's
It's so
Maimrie?
Yeah.
yeah.
I totally know there are no dumb questions, but this is a totally dumb question.
Okay.
Why are we here?
I don't know. Ask Fallon. She's the one that really wanted to come here. I just thought it'd be cool to take the ship out for something.
Okay. Okay, I thought I was totally missing something.
That's this entire
No,
game.
it's a place.
Yeah.
It's a place to be, right?
The library?
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows that.
Yeah.
No.
Charlie, oh, Maimrie, you're here because you need to learn something, and you learn things in the library. That's why you're here.
Not to correct you, ma'am. Ms.
Peckno.
Peckro.
Peckro.
But you learn things in life. In the world, too.
Oh, absolutely. But some things must be learned in a library from
Is
a book.
that where Fallon went?
Yes, she took a shortcut.
We should probably join her. But I would love coffee first, so thank you so
Oh.
much.
All right. Well, let's get coffee first. And she stops you. She just kind of holds up a finger, and she sort of pushes her glasses up on her nose, and she pulls out a quill from inside her tweed jacket, and she pulls out a little notepad, and she just draws a coffee cup on it, and then she just sort of
Nice.
slaps it against the wall, and a door opens, and the smell of the roast beans and freshly brewed coffee hit your noses, and you walk into the Starbucks in the middle of Portland, Oregon.
Wow.
Yeah, and you see the little cup saying, "Welcome to Portland."
Oh,
Keep Portland weird.
Yeah.
whoa.
Sorry.
With 2 extra shots. And now I don't have a phone to tell you to. You don't have a phone to tell me.
You're not.
No.
I'm not on.
Oh.
And I don't have a phone to tell you that I want that. And you don't have a
Yeah.
phone to receive that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know you, though.
That's what you get for jumping ahead.
No,
So
I know my boo.
yeah. So and you walk up and you hear them call out mobile order for Charlie, and there's
Oh my
a
dear
holder
God.
with 4 drinks on it, and Pecro grabs one of them. The other one says, "What does it say, Fallon?"
It's the.
Is it your Starbucks name?
It's my it just says.
I know.
Oh God. It probably says something.
Farrah.
Yeah, it says Farrah, but
Yeah.
like,
Fred.
yeah,
Yeah.
it just says Farrah.
Yeah, and Mimi,
Mimi.
yeah,
Yeah.
Farrah, Mimi, and Charlie.
That's
Yeah.
the spell we need to learn.
Yeah,
Is
And,
how to get Starbucks to know your actual name.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you grab your drinks, and she just turns and walks back, steps back through the door and back into the staircase. The spiral staircase. Well, come along.
I'll grab my drink,
Yeah.
and I'll grab her drink, and I'll just fly down.
I was gonna say you can.
Yeah.
You have wings
I
and
cannot
shit.
fly.
Like, oh, we're doing it that way. Okay.
No, but I
And,
am.
I can't do it that way. Well,
No.
I mean, I could, but I'm tired. Dude,
completely
like
understand.
noise, wake up, like I wasn't ready.
You weren't
I
ready.
totally wasn't ready.
No. A girl needs her sleep, doesn't
Right?
she? Here, we'll take the easy way. And she...
I would love that.
And she just draws a circle on a piece of paper on her notepad and puts it up against the wall, and a door opens, and like a sort of square just opens in the wall, and right on the other side of it you see Fallon, you see Maimrie handing Fallon a drink.
What's
And,
our?
like,
What's the name of our? I'm so sorry because I should know because we love her. Our kind of caretaker
Maggie.
Maggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is back row.
Yes.
Maggie would love you.
Oh, I'm sure
She would so totally love you.
I'm sure she would.
Thank
But
you.
some people take care of your bodies, others take care of your minds.
It's true.
And I'm here for the latter. So, do you like my library?
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
So many books. And you haven't even seen the scrolls and the parchments and the tapestries.
What are tapestries,
Tapestries.
Miss Baggrove?
Tapestries are a carpet, and you can speak to them. They hang on the wall. Not like a carpet that you put on the floor, but it's a tapestry, and you put it on the wall, and you can speak to it.
Like the
Speak to
Bayou tapestry.
The Bayou tapestry is one of my
Excellent.
favorites.
There are
but
plenty of tapestries at the Getty.
There are. There are. Ilios
You are
has
just
some of
the
the
cutest
cutest
thing.
tapestries.
I'm just. Is there a? Okay. Well, I want
Aw.
to read all the books, but also I need to.
I know, it was
That's all right.
lovely.
I got a
Okay.
couple of more of these. I'll
Um,
bring them again.
Oh, that was sweet.
There a directory?
Yes. It's in my head.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what are we looking for?
Prophecies.
Oh,
Prophecies. Oh, would you like a book on prophecies, or a scroll, or a tapestry?
Now it has to be a tapestry.
You're so
Tapestry on prophecies.
That's why I'm sure she knows that we're making fun of her, but still, yes, that one. You can talk to those, right?
Of course you can.
Okay, we're here because
Tapestries have
it
some
is
of the
kind of
best
cold in here. I got some
conversations.
tapestries myself.
we're here because where is Tommy when we need him?
Oh, they'll be along soon, dear. They're almost here.
We're trying to figure out if we can see some previous examples of clockwise courts within prophecy and how those got fulfilled, so that maybe we can get an idea as to what we need to actually do.
I don't think she actually gets the way this is supposed to work.
I will kick you, Maimrie.
Well, you have before.
Maimrie, some people learn by doing things, and some people learn by seeing things, and other people learn by learning things.
And some people learn by never learning things.
Some people just like to love.
It's true. And sometimes you just have to follow your instincts, right?
It's true.
Like when you're out there and you're on your board and the waves are totally coming in and you just know which one to pick up, right?
Instincts are a kind of book.
Tapestries.
Tapestries.
Every time you derail us.
Yeah. To the tapestry section. And you see her, she almost like does a little gallop.
Yep.
Like in the face seeming, it's kind of like a gallop. But it's kind of like Edna Mode running.
Yeah.
In the,
Teeny
in the
tiny
little
legs.
thing. Yeah, tiny little legs.
It's like a Dachshund trying to keep up with you.
Exactly, yeah.
So Fallon takes like 3 steps.
Yeah, right, yeah. And then you reach this room, and as far as the eye can see, there is just it's almost like a maze, and you can you're standing on a ledge looking over the top of it, but it's this maze, and you can see like on each wall of the maze there's a different tapestry, and she tugs on your shirt hem, and she points, and you can see way off in the distance. She says, "It's the one you want."
Shoo up, shoo wada wada.
Yes, we're going to that one. The one way off in the distance.
Way off in the
See?
distance.
There was a reason.
And I'll take you right to it. It's very simple. But I must warn you that when you speak to this tapestry, it has a very piss-poor attitude. You're not going to like it. It only gets used very, very seldom, and it's kind of a dick about it.
I love this tapestry.
Thank God we have Maimrie.
So when you speak to the tapestry, be very kind and polite and respectful. It does not do well with insolence. Okay?
So Maimrie, you can stay here.
What? Look, I resent that stereotype. I can be very nice when I need to be.
It's not a stereotype if it's like true. For real. I hate to with kindness
That
in my
said,
heart.
Maimrie is
I
the
say.
Dragon Whisperer.
This
Right?
is true.
Yeah.
It just means like you and I have to probably like you know.
Okay. Granted. I'm not going to lie. Sure. I could be a little weird and maybe a little difficult sometimes. But in recent memory, when haven't I stepped up when it's necessary?
You've been nothing but an exemplar adventuring buddy.
It's
See?
true.
See?
It's
So
true.
I know when to play and I know when not to play. At least I'm learning. So if you want me to stay here, I'll stay here. It's not a
No,
problem.
you're coming with us.
Okay.
I apologize.
Maimrie, you know that I know secrets, don't you? Would you like to know a secret?
Do you know secrets?
I know all kinds of secrets. Whenever a chord emerges from the dreaming, we are entrusted with a secret of the world, and the dreaming and the way things are meant to be. And I know one about Maimrie.
Okay.
Would you like to know?
I'm really curious. Yes.
Sir Humphrey, right at this moment, is penning a petition to nominate you as a knight of the Royal Orange Maple Leaf Order.
Oh my God. Do me.
Blush.
Totally do me. Do me.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Like I want, that
you want a secret as
I
well?
totally want a secret. Well, no, maybe. Do I want a secret, Fallon? Like maybe do her first.
Don't do me.
No, totally do for her first, and
Don't
then
do
maybe
me.
do me. Because
Don't
what if
do
the best
me.
secrets aren't all good? Like do her first.
I have a feeling that if everybody gets this done, my thing will be less special, and I won't stand for that.
Okay, fine. Like, if my secret is good, like, kind of let me know. But
Charlie.
otherwise, yeah.
Some secrets, like love, are best left to unfold as they happen.
That's really wise. Thank you.
To the tapestry!
I didn't even know that libraries could be this goddamn fun. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And that is
Fallon
where
is
we will
like
end
like-
for the
like-
dog.
I was so ready to be bored, but you're like saucy and awesome. And I'm about to speak to like a badass freaking tapestry.
And
I'm
it's
like,
Linda goddamn Hunt.
Yeah,
So
right?
what can you not like?
I love her.
I do too.
She's the best thing on
That's why I want to
ever.
watch
Yeah.
NCIS, like
Oh.
Los Angeles, because
I
I'm
know,
like,
I always...
wait,
Yeah.
she's on the show.
I always wanted to watch it just for her. And,
you know what?
Yeah.
I watched that show, and
It's
hard.
Yeah, I don't like any of those procedurals.
all the
but-
characters are just horrible except for her
Yeah.
and one
But-
other guy.
But
Yeah.
LL Cool J's on that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies love
Like I
Cool
said,
J.
LL Cool J is awesome, and he
Yeah.
has lips
Yeah.
to die for.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
I've met
hey,
him.
Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do a Selkie and a Ziploc bag have in common?
What?
I don't know. They're both see through. I don't know.
Oh.
They're both resealable.
Ah!
Wow.
At least it wasn't about my vag
Oh.
or something. I'm like, it wasn't about Selkie private parts.
Oh my
It's
god.
so-
I am
keep-
beginning to realize that this character would greatly benefit from experience points.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we
So-
keep forgetting about
yeah,
that.
have you guys been spending
I
them?
put all
No.
mine
I don't think
into...
I've been
well, the
collecting
ones
them.
I had, I put all
I've recorded
into,
that I've gotten
like,
7
two
so
things.
far, and I haven't spent a lick of
Oh,
them.
you,
Oh, you should have more of
collecting
those.
you should have way more than
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, that's all I have listed.
We
So
sort of
because
keep
this,
forgetting.
yeah. So so this was session 7, which means at this point you should have. So I generally award 4 to 5 per session. So I would say, so 7 sessions. I would say like 4 of them I would have awarded 4 points. So that's 16, and then 3 of them I would have awarded 5 points. So that's 15. So you should have
31.
31 total.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
cool.
yeah, we have not.
Then
been
I
doing
have more.
experience.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
Cool
would,
beans.
I would say spend some of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially before next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta build my Dread Pirate skills, man,
I know, right? Yeah.
You said 30. How many?
You should have 31 at this point.
Okay.
because now I need some freaking leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get not good at talking to
Yeah.
people.
And also, Charlie, a non-experience point gift. You should have a 3-point ally.
Got it. Okay.
Of Krister.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Dick.
So.
I know what it is about that guy, but I don't like it.
I don't like him.
I don't know what it
No,
is.
see, and this is like, Krister was just going to kind of show up and be really nothing important, but everyone was so distrustful of him. I'm like, no, he's sticking around.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody trusts him.
He might still be
Yeah.
down in the bunker,
Yeah,
too.
he could be.
Or like in one of the quarters, by the way.
He could be.
So-
But as long as people have such innate
Yeah.
distrust of him,
Yeah.
he is always going to show up when I can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quote the other game. You cannot trust the Fae.
That's right. You
No,
cannot trust the
trust
Fae.
Fae.
Okay.
These girls.
So that's the end of tonight's session. Hope you enjoyed it. Join us next time, which will be, I believe, 2 weeks from tonight.
Unless it's next week.
Unless
No,
it's
yeah, because we might be switching with.
right. We might be
Watch the
switching with Autumn
calendar.
people. So so if you're not tuned into us every Wednesday for both Clockwise Core and Autumn People, then check the calendar. Where there were some scheduling conflicts, and we might be switching up with Autumn People. So just if you're watching both every Wednesday night,
And you should.
and you should, then you will not have a problem. But if you only watch one of us, then you want to check the calendar and make sure that we don't switch up too much, and you don't.
Watch our Twitters is.
Yes, Twitter's is.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
Because we also tweet out.
Yep, all the
when we're-
social meteors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stew's on MeWe. So
And Mastodon.
right, yeah.
Stews on MeWe.
Mastodon is that?
I don't
it?
know.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's a very old chat.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Some
Ice
of us
Age.
are on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Um, If you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/clockwisecourt. And if you want to find all the other APs on Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org/shows. And you can also watch us live at happyjacks.org/live. We also have a forum at happyjacks.org/forum. You can find us there and interact with us there, as well as our various Twitters and Instagrams and Facebooks. Does anybody have anything else that they're working on that they want to announce? Or
Well, this Sunday upcoming, we have Stu's Call of Cthulhu game with myself and Pooja and Kimmy and CA Dave. And we also just put up last week a new episode of Small Game Hunter.
Awesome.
Which we reviewed Fall of Magic, which we played at Con, which is a fantastic game.
Yeah.
That uses like this cool little scroll that gives you all these game prompts for you to tell a story as you travel from one end of the world to the other, and a little map scroll. So so check that out. It's really cool and fun. You'll enjoy it, and all the Small Game Hunters in general.
Yeah. I'm going to give us a small or a personal shout out to a friend of the show, Christopher Gray, who's a wonderful game designer.
Emmy-nominated game designer.
Emmy-nominated.
Wait, Emmy-nominated?
Emmy.
Annie. I was like,
Anyway, author of Great American Novel and many other amazing games.
and greatest apocalypse on Earth.
The happiest apocalypse on Earth.
Yeah.
Yes. But I want to shout out. So right now, I'm personally not supporting most things on Kickstarter because Kickstarter is very anti-union and anti-worker, and they're really being kind of dicks to their employees right now. However, Christopher Gray has a Kickstarter called 10 Workers United. And it is a role-playing game about the reason to unite in a union and stand up as workers against your employer, which I find this to be sublime and beautiful. So please go and support 10 Workers United, and let's send a very important message to Kickstarter that you need to take care of the people that are in your employ. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So anyway, that's a thing that I would like to shout out to all of you. Thank you to Easy Roller Dice, who supports a lot of what happens on Happy Jacks. We will see you all very soon. Keep an eye out for the next session of Clockwise Court and next session of Autumn People, if you're also a fan of that. All right? Have a good night, everyone. Take care.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you. Love you.